This isn't Sonic, this is Dark Souls. Ah, he blew it already. Oh, my water bottle isn't even full. Ah! It's okay. I wasn't talking into the mic at all. And I'm sure the music was unpredictable because this is Nintendo radio. You guys, this is Dark Souls, not Sonic. What the heck? I'm taking a hardline stance on beginnings of the stream that are quiet in 2025. I know we've had... Well, we really haven't because It Takes Two, we would just jump on and talk. I'm taking a hardline stance on beginnings of the stream that are quiet. Everything is going to have some kind of noise going forward. Yeah, but like, I kind of think it's more fun to have it be unique to the games. It's just like, I just don't always want to do... Like, I don't always know what's unique to the game, kind of. I liked what we did for the other games like that. It's more work for me, but it's fun. I'm not even ready. I need to close my door. Hold on. This is gonna be the 15-minute start. I need to close my door. Now I need to scrunch down. I need to activate shrimp mode. Okay. Shrimp mode's good. Alright. Oh. Now I'm winded from all this running around, and I'm still not talking into the mic. You guys, welcome to Dark Souls 2. What else do we want to do? It's already gonna take me fucking 30 minutes to make a character. You guys want to open a Pokemon pack? I just had the pop for a TCG Pocket pack. Let's do it on stream. You guys, if there was a desktop version of Pokemon TCG Pocket, we would have already goddamn done a stream night of this shit. And I would do it again. I know there won't be because it's an app, but if it had a if it had like a PC version, like a computer client version, whew, I would have been all over that. I'm thinking I'm gonna pull from Lunala because I haven't been pulling from Lunala pack at all. I've just been pulling from Solgaleo. Let's see if you can hear it. The volume isn't even up, so. All right, hold on. Gonna pause this. All right, ready? It's time to roll. I'm sure you can hear that. I'm thinking this one looks good. Ooh. Ripping that pack is like zebra cracking into a crisp Chico. All right, wait, fuck, I didn't even mention who we got. Oh, this isn't a good opening at all. I got one new card. All right, here's what I got. I got Marini, Masquerain, Alolan Diglett, Salandit, and Arcanine. He's only a 2-star, but he must be in He must be in Lunala only because I didn't have him yet. And now this is my favorite part. That's when it puts them into your little decks. Yes, it's called Pokemon TCG Pocket, so I feel like they're just like, no, it's for your phone. Spend your money on real cards for the Pokemon trading card game real version, as well as TCG Pocket, which is a completely different and unique game. And also, why would Pokemon ever come to Steam? You guys, I dropped Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links in the abandoned category today. on my what's it called? On my backlogged, or not abandoned. I dropped it in the. There's one that is for like games with no end, like continuing service games that you won't play again. And I was like, I probably will never play this again. There's too much reading in this game. I don't know any of the rules. So I put it in that category. Guys, welcome to the stream. I guess I turned my music off. Except, really, it's better to have it on when I'm talking. Because the music kind of masks, like, my bad audio quality. Don't tell anybody. This is Steaner trick of the trade. This is the show we're running around here, you guys. It's Dark Souls 2. Well, let's say hi to everybody. I forgot how to stream. Hello. 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 Rinslet? Got it, snuck in here first. Hit us with a ski cozy. Then we got the Zebra Raid of 13 with Scooby Grunge. Sizz, Zebra Kingo, Idiotness, Barrage, Buddy Bro, Pixie with the resub, and also Pixie, Scooby Grunge ahead of Sizz. What else we got? Will with the 7 stream streak, getting up to the double digits. Will, it's starting to look a little less cope. Sizz with the 110 stream streak. Okay, Isaac. That sounded like a call out, but I was just trying to say hi to Isaac. Okay, Isaac. All right. See, that's typical. All right, guys. Where's she been, huh? Where's she been, nah? Where's Dark Souls 2 been? Well, the real answer is, I don't know. Where do you think it was? These are long games. They're long games. It takes a long time to do them. I wanted to do this earlier than we did, but also, like, I really think all through, like, last year at least, because we finished Dark Souls 1 in, like, summer of 2022. It was going on at the same time as Three Houses, and that was 22, because 21 was the year P5 ended. So, I mean, it's been over 3 years since we started the Dark Souls 1 playthrough. And I think really I had just sort of like promised things. There were things that I had set out to do on Weird Champ Friday, at least through all of last year, that like, I figured we might start this like somewhere towards the end of 2024, but we didn't. We got so locked up playing Splatoon was a huge wrench in all the plans. That Splatoon playthrough threw everything off. And then Bones and Friends with Oa's Friends. And then I needed some shorty boys after that. And now we are ready. Here we are. Dark Souls 2, baby. Oh, I like this. And to begin, I need to let you guys know something that was ever so freeing to me. This is the Makara. This is my Rakugo opening conversation, audience conversation, Makara. Hi, K-Man. Something that was ever so freeing to me. Do you guys ever have something on your to-do list that's been sitting on the to-do list for like months, or in my case, even multiple years? And you finally got to check it off? Because that was me making this face cam. So if you can, so I'm sure I know, I think Will, or I think Zebra, or maybe Sizz have mentioned this too, but I have a this is on my phone, on the Notes app, the ever steadfast, ever faithful Notes app. I have a note where I not only, actually it used to be the note where I would put my potential dibses also, but ever since Dark Souls 1 invented the hardcore dibs, I moved the dibs into a new note, and then this same old good old note that I have on my phone that was the original Steaner note. I still use for, I'll write fucking anything in there. Stuff like if I think up a title in the middle of the week, I put it in there. It's just something I know to check before I start the stream every week. I check it when I get off work on Friday evening, and I check it Saturday afternoon. Because I don't know, I'm forgetful. I forget shit. So if I come up with a good title or a face cam idea or even like a planned bit, and I'll never admit what bits that have happened on this stream were at one point in that notes app. That's for me and Satan. But you know, any little thing I want to make sure I remember, or like to do or to say, even if I like something funny happens and I know I want to talk about it just for to tell a story or to have a conversation, I'll write it down. And the oldest thing, the furthest back thing on the Steaner note app was a note that said, George Harrison turning around to look at guts. And that was for the face cam for Dark Souls 2, which took 3 years. I swear I think I may have come up with the idea for it during Dark Souls 1. Because that's where we invented the guts bit. It would have been around the time that Sizz showed me that the great sword is even bigger in Dark Souls 2 than it is in Dark Souls 1. And I was like, oh man, we gotta run it again. So I knew exactly what I wanted it to look like. I knew I wanted it to be the shitty CG like meme guts from the that dog shit Berserk adaptation that came out I don't know, 5 years ago or something awful now. I knew I wanted it to be that meme frame of guts. I knew I wanted the girl to be I was trying to figure out exactly what the girl was going to be, but I knew I wanted her to represent the build that we weren't going to play. So if you can't tell what she is a wizard. She's wearing a stupid wizard's hat and a wizard's robe, and she's dual wielding katanas. the only builds I am completely at my core averse to playing are a fucking wizard and a tryhard katana dual wielder. Yeah, she's got the Fantasia Mickey Mouse. We're a great sword family, gamers. And if you're not going to go great sword, at least go sword and board. If you're not going to go great sword, at least do us all the common courtesy. Don't fucking embarrass yourself and do something classic like sword and board. All right. I don't know. Maybe we'll be a katana mage in one of these games someday, but not in this one. But I don't know. What are we gonna be in this one? Isaac, this is the Donkey Kong song. Let's get started. I'm sorry. 20 minutes. The only reason I'm fucking around is because I know it's gonna take us 30 minutes to make George Harrison. If you have never watched a Snack Attack 8 Dark Souls playthrough, and you're wondering what's he gonna make his character look like, is he gonna make them purple? Is he gonna make them have big eyes or tiny lips or something silly? No, there's only one possible option, and it's already been decided. I guess I should really say there are four fab possible options, but we've already exhausted 2 of them. Hi, Tamal. We are crafting in Bloodborne, which I streamed way the fuck back, 2019. Yeah, that was crazy. In Bloodborne, I played as John Lemon, aka Jong Lemon. In Dark Souls 1, I played as Paul McCartney, aka Paul McMartney. And in Dark Souls 2, we're gonna play as the good old quiet beetle himself, the spiritual one, Georgie H. Is he your favorite? Is he where do you rank him? What's your ranking? Who are your favorite Beatles? How to rank them in order? We could name him Geroge. Blood mild. Ow, fuck. No. What is this woke fucking what the subtitles on HUD? Yeah, why would I not always? I'm gonna make it brighter though. Adjust brightness until flame is visible and the dragon invisible. These are always wrong, you guys. They want it to be that dark. This is how dark. This is the only one on my TV where the flame is visible and the dragon invisible is this one. Literally the darkest setting there is. I'm playing in a dark room. I'm putting it on like, I'm thinking like here. Here is good. I'm thinking here is good. The lights are off. Weird Champ Friday is Say It With Me Gamers. Who knows the line? Who knows my image line? Weird Champ Friday is filmed in the dark. That's the line. Filmed in the dark. No, if it's weird it works, that's for Tack. That's Tack's image line. Camera, I'm like Sizz. I never know what I want until I get into the game. I know I like one of these to be inverted and one of them not to be, but whatever, I'll get used to it. I'm sure this shit is all fine. Auto target, do I want this off, Sizz? It seems like I wouldn't want this on. Oh, I did like it, Kingo. Because I have the guts, so I got you. Sizz, do I want this on? Automatically target an enemy when attacking close range with no lock. I feel like sometimes you don't want this. Sometimes you don't want this. I don't want it. Jump out. What? Pixel, I was thirsty too. I had to run out of the room to get my water. Oh, what if we turned on voice chat? Get called a slur on Dark Souls 2 at 1 a.m. on the stream and I get banned. Pixel, I think you need some tasty juice too. I think you need to drink it and convert that to pee. Alright, I think I'm good in here. We can always mess with this in the game, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm excited for this. I've been looking forward to this.
Perhaps
oh wait.
You've seen it.
We have to watch.
Maybe in a dream.
Can you guys hear it fine?
A murky, forgotten land.
I can turn it up or down if need be. You guys, you remember how peak the opening to Dark Souls 1 is? I need to tell you guys something about Dark Souls 1. We'll talk about it when we get into the playthrough. Did I accidentally put in The Last of Us? What the heck is this?
A place where souls
Souls!
mend your ailing mind.
Is this the DLC opening? Because if we're doing the DLC, then
You
no.
will lose everything.
I hope it's not that.
Once branded. The symbol of the curse.
I just pressed go.
An augur of darkness.
Oh, the
Your
Dark
past,
Soul.
Your future. Your very light.
No. Oh, my face and my stomach.
None will have meaning, and you won't even care.
I don't give a
By
fuck.
then, you'll be something other than human.
We'll be George.
A thing that feeds on
Oh,
souls.
look, is she spinning the
Hollow.
thread of fate? Oh, Gramcha.
Long ago, in a walled-off land far to the north.
Jabulba's wife.
A great king
Yo!
built a great kingdom. I believe they called it Drang Lake.
Oh, Dranglik.
Perhaps you're familiar. No, how could you be? But one day, you will stand before its decrepit gate without really knowing why.
If you see my husband out there, tell him to watch out for the woodies. Oh, I love a lightning bug. Or a soul bug, maybe. How come we look like Dishonored guy? We don't look like Dark guy. I bet this looked cash as fuck in like 2013. Oh, this is like Harry Potter. What happened? Where did the souls of the damned come from? Like, damn.
Moth drawn to a flame.
Oh.
Your wings will burn in anguish. Time after time.
No, the bugs. I come.
For that is your fate. The fate of the cursed.
Yamcha pose. Oh, a rusted coin. That was pretty cool. I mean, it wasn't as, I wouldn't say it was as epic as the original Dark Souls. There was no mention of the furtive pygmy. But what could be? what could be as epic as that? Are the Beatles' adventures happening concurrently? That's such an important question, Zebra. Well, I think one of these games ties into Dark Souls 1, so possibly not. I think Dark Souls 3 and Dark Souls 1 happen at this in the same world. What is wrong with the lighting on my lighting? What is wrong with my body? Oh, Georgie Porgy. Things Betwixt, is that where it said we were? Oh, this looks crisp as fuck. I wish I was playing this on the OLED. Hold on a second, guys. I'll be right back. And what if I dragged the OLED in here? I'd have to put it on the floor. You guys, welcome to the... Hold on. I just wanted to roll around. We're so fucking back. We are not going to be positive boss today. Can I punch? Can I go manager mode? What, it's R, right? Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. We're back. I am the manager. Welcome to Chili's. Okay, hold on, though. I look, right now, even if I think I sort of look like a fucking monstrous ghoul. I look way cooler than the fucking hollowed, than the chosen undead looks like. Lowered the stream bitrate? I don't think so. Let me look at the bitrate. Maybe OBS updated and changed my settings for some weird reason. No, it's what it normally is. We might have bumped it. Did we bump it down for something we were playing? Or is there something that was messing it up? Can you do that mid-stream? You can, right? Bump it up a little bit for you, Brudge. So long as they don't give me problems. I bumped it up to 3,000. It should be changed, right? I used to have to do that shit all the time. Back in the old days, you guys, when we used to dream of times like this. Oh yeah, manager sprint. This is when, like... when at your Chili's regional manager or Chili's chain restaurant manager job would have you acting like this to get to the table? Sprinting up, hands clasped to offer a free appetizer to a complaining mom. All right, let's get the fuck out of here. Oh! What if George... Hold on. What if George, like, teleported behind a guy, like, kicked them up into the air, like, teleported up above them, and then, bah! You know what I'm saying? Punch them up into the sky, and then up behind them, and bah! And knock them back down into the ground. Yep. What the fuck is this? Manager block? Oh my god, I'm having too much fun already. He looks like he's gonna break his wrist. George. Two-handed smash. How do I get out of it? I'm scared. I activated the mode and I don't know how to get out. Yeah, this is kind of like the manager Gallic gun. Oh, there we go. Oh, no. This is the L2. This is obviously my go-to staple. Oh, it's triangle. Triangle's how you do it. It's dual wield button. All right, let's make our character. Hey, that was pretty cool. You guys, I need to tell you something about the Dark Souls 1, the Dark Souls 1 game. But I'll tell it to you after we get at least a couple steps into this video game. What the fuck? What was that? What? It's some sort of subhuman creature. Hello. How is everything for you tonight? I don't want to fuck with him. All right, let's get out of here. You got to be a manager. Beginning of a FromSoft playthrough, you got to manage up on him a little bit. It's tradition. I don't remember if we did it in Dark Souls 1, but we remembered it at least. Oh, they got him in this. They put him in. Bigfoot, Sasquatch. This is more like a dinosaur. Are we about to enter the Wicked Wild? We might be entering the Wicked Wild. I'm actually not even sure if I was supposed... This seems very hidden. Was I supposed to come over here? I think it might... Dino, it might be a jungle. Well, we gotta be going over here, right? Up to the Hag Witch's door. You guys, funny thing about the opening to that game, and I knew this. Actually, it looks like that loops around here anyway. I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna go into the Wicked Wild. What is a wild for if not to Wicked? The funny thing about that intro to Dark Souls 2 is I remember actually having seen that before. Is this like the guy that I can fight if I want to, but will probably kill me? I think we owe we owe him a chance, right? I'm not gonna become positive boss any other way. Okay, before we start, what was I gonna say? I've seen that cutscene before. I think I maybe watched either a trailer for it, or maybe it was in the Matthew Matosis video that was hotly anticipated for this game, which is a YouTuber I would have been watching back then. But I remember that old lady, and I remember maybe it was probably just a trailer or something at an E3. I don't know. The game was hotly anticipated because Dark Souls 1 was such a big hit. But when that played today, I was like, oh yeah, I've seen this. And obviously, I didn't know anything about the series then. I hadn't played any of the games. I just sort of knew what they were. But I remember seeing that way back in the day. Alright, I think I'm going to manage up on this pig wretch here. This hog snarf. I'm going to have to get him with a jump, with a surprised charged R2 Vegeta smashdown. He's like a rhino snarf. Yeah, alright. Oh, look, well, there's something else going on with the hog snarf. Well, I got a trophy for that. You get trophies for that. Oh, we died. Such as... It's my fucking... Hold on. It's gonna drive me crazy. No, it looks fine. I mean, I can try it again. How much damage did that... Did it even connect? It must have... I think it did some damage. It's good to be back. You guys, I have been looking forward to this playthrough since the end of Dark Souls 1, but especially since fucking Elden Ring came out. Which is a game I have chosen to take a blood oath not to play until we have played all 3 of the Dark Souls main series Dark Souls games on stream. And I think that's fine. There are plenty of games out there. I know I will like that game, and it probably would be like a really amazing experience for me. It seems incredible. But I just like, sometimes if you're like invested in a series and you want to like see its roots and like where it comes from, which I am very much with this series, because even though I've only played Bloodborne and Dark Souls 1, I do really enjoy it and I like it a lot. I just feel like it would be, like, if we want to play these games on stream, it would just be wrong to play, like, the ultimate version of one of them and then come back and play these older ones. I'm sure plenty of people have done that and got into the series with Elden Ring and had fun. But I don't know. I'm sure you feel me on it at least a little bit. It just wouldn't have felt right, I don't think. Jesus. Even that did so much damage. We're doing such little chip to him. Oh, he's cute. I like him a lot. He's like a Cyclops rhino. Oh, my stomach. I don't think we're beating the Ryclops. I don't think we're beating Ryclops. I'm obsessed with him, though. I already love him. Washing pole. That's not a washing pole. That's a sword. But we didn't have any souls anyway. I don't need to get my shit, even. We probably should just do it just to warm up, though. Alright. Hobgoblin George is going to run up there and grab his George shit. I think you can just jump off that little ledge up there. And Ryclops will probably leave us alone after that. And then we'll go up to the Swamp Witch's abode. And then we'll get to Soulsing, baby. How's everybody's fucking... I don't know, what do we say on this shit? How was your week? It's Friday. So, definitely less of a stressful week for me this week than it was last week. Oh yeah, look, I can get through this little hidey hole. And you can't come down here. So that was good. I had 2 days off, which was nice, Tuesday and Wednesday. I didn't really, well, I guess I got my grocery shopping done. I didn't really get a lot done on those days off, but it was still nice and relaxing. And then Monday was really, really busy, but even though we've been quite busy, yesterday and today weren't too bad. So that was good. Well, we're stringing out here some nice little bones. Bones and friends. Look how many friends these bones have. This is one to... I love a tree house. Not a tree house. Although I do love a tree house. But I love like a tree, like a house in a tree. A tree that's a house. It's kind of like this one. Oh, the fucking what's this guy called? The soul. What did she? The lady called him something in the cutscene, right? I don't remember. This guy, Dark Souls 2 guy, walking into the house and being like, "Oh, this is like Xenoblade Chronicles." It's the Coven of the Red Cloak.
What seems to be the ruckus?
Oh, she.
Oh my, your face. The face of the curse. It's an undead.
Oh, is that her? Is that Jabulba's wife? JW?
An undead has come to play. They all end up here. All the ones like you. You spoke to that kind old dear, didn't you?
Oh, maybe we just talked to one of their kin. Or maybe she's cursed. Oh, she cursed us to go hollow, maybe.
Yes, you will become one of them.
Hollows prey upon men, feast upon their souls. This is the fate of the cursed.
You guys, already this game has more story than, like, told in, like, a real, like... Already there are more cutscenes in this than there are in Dark Souls 1. Like, Dark Souls 1, you name your guy and you wake up in the jail and the dude pokes his head through the ceiling and goes, dude, what are you doing? And you're like, I don't know, man. I'm trying to get out of here. And he goes, that's pretty cool, man. And he drops a key down in there and that's the whole story. And then you just go. In this game, you talk to the fucking robed red witches. I'm making up a name already, the Coven of the Red Hood. We're calling these guys the Coven of the Red Hood, no matter what their actual name is. Try to recall your name. Oh, boo. Oh, boo. Boo. All right, guys. What do we want to be? I think this is a good baseline here. At stream today, Sizz was trying to spell George, because he was saying something about George, like George Harrison, and he spelled Geroge. And I think Geroge is pretty funny. Or we could pronounce it Geroge. Geroge. We definitely need to make sure we settle on, how to pronounce it too. That's very important. Because Jong, Paul... What if we called him... We could call him Garouge. That is very far away from George. Geroge. I kind of like Geroge. Is it too far? This is like Share the World. Share the Geroge. Engorged Harris Dong. Some of the other ones we could do would be like Gorch. I don't dislike that. Or maybe like Jorp. That's pretty good. We're doing a Nuzlocke naming right now, you guys. I need someone to be writing these down. We got Garoge, Jort. We could call him. Did we already do this one? Jort. What if? Speak it into existence. I was thinking of a name that started with like a GE that was like a weird name, and I was like, what the fuck name is it? Oh, Jeff is the name I was thinking of. George? Is this George? Is it Jorg? It's like Jorgen von Strangle. Dehorge. What if it was Dehorge? I kind of like Gerouge. Because it makes me think of Yarouge from One Piece. Jarouge. We've never done one that sounded... And it is sort of like Garoge. You want to know one of my pet peeves is when somebody pronounces... Not when somebody misspells it, because I think spelling it, like, it's easy to just spell something wrong, even though you know how it's spelled. But one of the things that my vocabulary or like language pet peeves is when someone sees rouge and they pronounce it rogue or vice versa. Because rogue probably comes from some other root word anyway, but rouge is not even English. It's a borrowed word. Where was I going with this? I don't know, it bugs me. Not like bugs me to the level where I'm like, fuck you. But it just bugs me. But that's only if you're like reading it. If you say it, like, or if you're spelling it, like, we all make mistakes. Whoops. Oh, Jarouge with 2 spaces after it? No. Imagine this happening in universe. Where it says, try to oh, this is for it says, try to recall your name. This is like what Zebra does on Boost Fury. It says, try to recall your name, and he's like, was it Gort? Jarouge? Garope? Like, they're like, what the fuck? I think I'm settling on Jarouge. Garocha. We could always do Harrington? No. No, baby. No. You can't do this to me. No. It's all ruined. 14 characters. No. Would I have been able to do Powell McMartney? Has it always been like that? I guess Harrison is... Actually, I seem to recall we did have to compromise on some part of McMartney. Was it... Did we spell it like that? Yeah. Oh, fuck. Alright, maybe we're gonna have to fall back on Gort. Jort. Arsene is... There's no... Oh, I guess Harrison... Arsene, is that... Jarouge Arsene is a true departure. Arisen. That is very fancy. Jerujabeth. Jerujabeth! What about Jarouge? Fuck, I was gonna make it Jarouge Pariston. Dang, that would have been a good one. But it's too long. Jerujabeth! You know he would say that too. I could see them somehow coming up with Jerujabeth. All right. Well, sorry. How many letters do we have to work with here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6. 6. I'm keeping Jarouge. I'm attached to it. It's also funny for me to say. It's kind of like JRPG. This is exactly... Oh, Arison. Oh, Aerith? What about... There's a way for me to get to special characters, right? This... I want them like, like accents or in umlauts and stuff. They got that on this? Says PS5 washed or nah? What the heck? Oh, the motion controls. It's been a fucking hour already. The fuck? Yeah, it's weird. I ain't saying it, says. Erosin. I was gonna make it like Georges Alisson. Georges Alisson. And like put an accent over the O. I don't dislike this though. It's bold. It is truly bold. Are we gonna want to be called this all game? It is truly bold. But is it any bolder really than any of the other shit we've done? He's French for some reason. I think George Harrison would absolutely hate being French. I think the real life George would not have wanted to be French. In fact, I think he may at one point in his life have been banned from the country of France for smoking weed. I think that may actually, some fact check maybe, that may actually be true. That happened to all of the Beatles at some point in various countries. It happened to Paul in Japan. George Harrison may have once been banned from France for smoking weed in the country, but if we're taking that out of if we're saying maybe in some other life, Georges Alisson got teleported into a fucked up demon realm with a bunch and became the Hollowed One, I think it's perfect.
At least you know your own.
It's a vote of confidence.
Here's your reward.
Stupid ass name. You're going to need it.
It's a human effigy.
It's a wonderful gift to receive.
Take a closer look.
Here we go. Now I'm gonna have to make him. We are not out of the woods, you guys. It's only just begun.
Think back, deep into your past. Yeah.
This is cool though. This is like a cool way to
Of you.
like make my guy. Definitely much more creative than Dark Souls 1. We're looking at the human the little straw effigy that the witch made, and and slowly into being comes the world's most dog shit looking man. Fucking Carlos from Zero Time Dilemma. If it was a caveman. Yeah, that's true, sis. All right, we're doing class, and can we do class and gift last? I don't want to do that to start. It looks like we can. All right, male. Build. George Harrison, iconically malnourished individual, I think. He's got to be about as skinny as possible. Have you guys ever seen, do you know how, have you ever seen George Harrison in like the early 70s? You can see his fucking cheekbones through his face. All right, so that's build. Physique, he's definitely not. Well, maybe he is sort of. I hate how this looks though. He's a soft boy. Is this the thinnest I can make him? There's not more, are there? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Ugh. This guy looks like a Final Fantasy VII remake, like, guy you pass on the street. You're like, huh. Okay. Okay, we definitely want pale. I'm thinking we gotta go, like... What the fuck is this? Homeland. I take umbrage with it a little bit. This is like if you wanted to go, like, more Xavier Renegade Angel, kind of, with it. All he needs is, like... It's not really at all what Xavier Renegade Angel looked like. I guess that's my skin color, is Homeland. Alright, well, we definitely need this one, then. Why are these the only hairs they have? This is the only hairs they have? I mean, this, but no. I wanted late 60s George. That show was insane. Oh my god. No, it's Discord on my phone pinging. I think. My phone's not on... Oh, it's because I turned my volume all the way up and I took it off silent to open those Pokemon cards. I always go on Steaner mode, baby. I think that show was kind of funny sometimes, though. Okay, well, this shit... They want me to be... They want me not to be George. None of these are George. We're gonna have to get creative. We may have to go with Friar Fuck. Are any of them Gerouge? That's true. I guess we could interpret... Oh, what about advanced settings? Maybe it's not... Oh, wait a minute. Wait, no. You'd think that the character creator would get better. But sometimes things just get worse. Alright, this looks fairly like early 60s George. This looks like fucking Bruce Willis. Okay, advanced settings. Overall 2. Hair. Fuck. We got hair color at least. Dang it. You can customize all this shit, but there's only 10 hairstyles. Oh, well, what hairs do we like? We gotta be something. This one looks kind of cool. He kind of looks like Siegfried. This one looks like... This looks like that guy from Final Fantasy 15. This one looks like... I don't know what the fuck this looks like. This also kind of looks like... They all look like Final Fantasy. I'm thinking it might be this. I'm thinking we might have to do this if we're gonna make Baby G. We can salvage this. The Powell McMartney didn't look like... Powell McMartney... Oh, Mahiru. Okay, hold on. Paul McMartney didn't look anything like Paul McCartney either. He just looked stupid, kind of. None of them. They all suck. John Lemon looked enough. John Lemon looked like close enough, but the thing about trying to make it red real quick, like this. Gerouge. Or we can do this red also. I'm gonna say the thing about trying to make a beetle in Dark Souls is you end up just with a bunch of like white brown haired men, like it's all in the name, really. What are we doing, Zebra? You want red hair? Okay, I'm sure this is a bit. Do you want this red or did you want Mahiru? Okay. This? Here she is. Everybody post it. This is insulting to her. This is unkind to her. There she is. I'm at the point in the character creator already where I want to be done. Why can't it just be fun like when we were making Destiny? Oh, this is even better. This is even better. Let's come back to the hair. Fuck the hair. Oh. I'm saying fuck it to the hair right now. Which one of these are the most Gerouge? Look at this one. We'll come back to it, Will. Maybe this. Hairs for closers. See, if they gave me long hair or something. This really isn't bad. Drink it and convert it to hair. We could make him the Mahiru Menace. Oh, sweet. Oh, Peter. Put like the prancing pony on his face. What the fuck? Why would you ever? What if I just had a big old splotch on my face? Opacity. Opacity of what? Did something change? I think this is for the tattoo. Oh. These are always fun to look at. Oh. I know somebody in real life who looks like this. Drink it, then convert it to pee. What do we got in here? Oh, this is always fun. There's a good clip of me messing with this with Jong Lemon. I remember it's called I think it's called the true female form, as I recall. And it's just like all it makes him is like it makes him more blue or something weird. I don't know why all of the games have that, but I don't know what this is either. I also don't like that you have to stop the scroll tab for. Oh no! Oh, we look so dog shit. Maybe Jerouge has red hair. Rouge. Does rouge mean red? Rue, right? Rouge? Rue? Alright, all the way pale. Just makes him look worse. Okay, that's way too white. Thinking that, like... That's maybe good. Why would it ever be orange and blue? Done. Old games have, they're like, the funny thing is there's so many options and yet still I'm like, why? Why is it like this? But we do have to remember that, again, like, Paul didn't look good either. He looked stupid, too. And we never saw his face anyway, because you're always wearing a fucking helmet. That sucks. What if... Why am I kind of fucking with it? Why? I know it's off prompt. Why am I kind of fucking with it? We're gonna make him look realistic, but I'm sticking with this hair color. I'm thinking we're gonna do facial hair though. Let's get the beard color. How did I make this? Hair color. Which one am I on? Is this the bottom right one down here? Yes. Okay. Beard color. In spirit. Let's go this beard. And go back to hair. You're right, sis. Which one do you think? You think this is the best hair? Kind of vibing with this hair, personally. Personally. For later era George. That's true. I mean, like, later era George, he did have his hair was quite long at a certain point. This is more kind of your classic Jesus cut. This is like hot Jesus. Later era George, his hair kind of like, I mean, like, for, like, if you're talking, like, late Beatles, late 60s, it was, he had bangs, and it kind of, like, It sort of like kind of sat around his head and was just like shaggy and long. But then like All Things Must Pass era George into like the early 70s George, he kind of like parts it in the middle, and it's sort of like he eventually ends up like the trajectory of George Harrison's long hair needs to be studied, because he goes from like long hair Beatle cut to like kind of like a Jesus-y kind of thing. And then like as we get into like the mid to later 70s, he goes full Weird Al on it. Like he ends up with like this perm that it's like, if you go look at the cover for like George Harrison, the album like George Harrison by George Harrison, or like eventually he gets into like a perm era, and I've always called that the Weird Al era. Until then, like 80s George, it's short again. He's got that crazy Cloud 9 album cover where he looks insane. All right, okay, all right. It's time to put it to a vote. Do you guys like long-haired Ronald McDonald, or do you like the bowl-cut Mahiru? This one is funny. This one I'm neutral towards. How much do we want to abandon the original idea? We already have Jiaolu. Long hair. Isaac wants the bowl cut. Was this my COVID look? My hair doesn't look this good. I wish it did. The bowl cut looks like a Jalouge. He also kind of looks like a monk. I'll mess with his face and stuff too, but I feel like now we need to lock this down. Any of these other ones look good? No? This one kind of looks like Sizz. I don't mean this disparagingly. Says this beard and this hair kind of looks like you. Obviously not the red hair, but this is kind of nice. This looks like Ash off of Tales of the Abyss. What hair did we have? This one? Yeah, Rouge Red. I think Rouge Red. All right, let's do long hair, but Rouge Red. Oh, I kind of like the bowl, though. Would you guys hate me if I went with the bowl? It's really funny. It's speaking to me. It's calling to me. Oh, God. This is the worst I've ever seen it. Oh, no, this is too much like, this is like a strong man in the circus. I think we have to go with this beard. Tattoos? No, Girouge doesn't have tattoos. Alright, let's get into this shit now. Yeah, that's the 7 Deadly guy. What sin is that one, Isaac? I just assume Isaac has seen that. And I bet I assumed right. Oh, that's eyebrow color. Okay. Do we want to mess with his eyebrows? Now that we've got our face a little more locked in. And we're a little freer. This one is very, like, sympathetic looking. George's, like, humanitarian side, possibly. Yeah, he's got to have a thin brow. Like, nothing like this or this. Either this, or this one. This is a little thicker. You want to pull him up? This isn't going to help us at all. Let's pull old gorgeous George on the screen. Do you guys think he's the most attractive Beatle? I think I might. I know everybody says Paul's the cute one, but I kind of think it's old Georgie. Like, he sometimes looks weird, and his teeth are kind of fucked up because he's, British. But he's got that sly dog hands. He's got like a hot boy look, kind of, that none of the other Beatles ever managed to get. Paul had his error. I mean, Paul I think is. I still would say that Paul is handsome. But I don't think I would describe any of them as a hot boy. Other than Georgie. Do a window capture here. for it to be so big. Alright, so I'm gonna walk you through the eras. This is like Beetle, obviously. This is the George I wanted to make. This is actually also the picture that I wanted to use for the face cam, but it turned out he wasn't looking in the right direction. This is off the Let It Be album cover, obviously. I feel like even if you're not a huge Beatle fan, you would know that. I think one of the greatest pictures ever taken of a musician is specifically this George on the Let It Be album. I mean, the pictures on the Let It Be album, all four of them are great, but this one in particularly speaks to me. But this is the era I wanted to fucking make. Here, look at this shit. Cool as fuck. Cool as hell. Even like this kind of hair would have been good. But it doesn't quite look like none of the hairs really look like this. This is the picture I used for the face cam. I know. I'll make it small. This is on here truly for no reason, considering our guy doesn't look anything like this. White Album, Let It Be, Paul era had an argument. This is Beatles. Okay, now let's get back to business. Now that we've at least got him on the screen. I mean, really, really, you guys, I think the most George thing we could do is make him look nothing like George. Alright, let's move on to advanced settings, though. Again, if we want, look how fucking... Oh, I saw, there was one in here that, look at his fucking face. This is not a... he's like a skeleton. Look at his face in this one. Oh, this might be AI art. This is like drawn over or something. This is not a real photo. It looks like it's this session though. Look at how fucking thin he is. People aren't even like that anymore. He was truly a gaunt individual. Alright, we need to make him more gaunt then. One of my favorite things in the Let It Be film... Oh, young. What does this do? Probably just gives them wrinkles. One of my favorite things in the Let It Be movie is, that and everybody who, has seen the movie, points this out. The only thing the Beatles ever fucking eat in the movie is marmalade on toast. It gets brought around to them on little trays. They're always drinking. Ringo always has a glass of wine or a beer or something sitting next to his drum kit. They're always smoking, but the only thing they ever eat is toast and marmalade. There's multiple scenes of them eating it. It's just so funny. Let's see. He looks more tan in this picture. But again, if we're looking at this, it's pretty... This is also such a good picture. Stop, Snacks. Stop fucking looking at the Beatles. Alright, what are we doing here? How pale is too pale? That's pretty good, actually. I kind of think that works better for our guy's face. Bright. I don't like that. It's entering Flower Man territory. Yeah, they both look... I think Paul... I mean, Paul, clearly looks very old. But also they're both over 80. Ringo's older than Paul is. I think they both look pretty good. Ringo has the short hair, which I think makes him look a little younger, and whenever he does interviews, he's always wearing like sunglasses. And so I think that makes him look more like kind of like a dude. Paul kind of has that grandpa look now these days. Yeah, I mean, like the thing about Paul is like his voice is like, and I mean like you can't fault him really. His voice is kind of gone, but like, you know, he still tours. Name another musician who's still touring and playing music in their 80s. And who's put out more than one album in every like decade that they've been playing since the 60s. Very few. I don't know what any of these things are. Why can I pick hair again? Relative nose size. Narrow, wide. This is length of the nose, I think. Ooh. This one looks like kind of like he shit his pants. Oh. Wait, this is really funny. Okay, hold on. Check this shit out. Oh, my stomach. Oh, my goodness, you guys. Oh, my goodness. Willie Nelson is 92. That's crazy. Well, when I think about, like, this is like the John nose. We need this in profile. What secrets does your nose tell, George? Here we go. This is a good one. I don't know why I'm acting like we're... Look at what we've made. This isn't anything like where we started. So make him however the fuck you want him to look, Stag. It's clearly a different guy. Sharp, though. Clean, though. Oh... kind of like him having a very intense kind of vibe. What the fuck? Oh, it didn't stick. That's too much. Facial parts. What does this do? Is this where his eyes are? Oh, that makes him look more determined. Oops. I just fucking... What the fuck is a glabella? Who knows? Oh, it's the little M between your eyebrows. It's that thing Vegeta has. Here we go. Cheekbone depth. I love... The other thing I love about, like, an old character creator is, how none of the fucking options look any different. Or is it shallow that we want? Oh, he looks so sad. Concave. If I can make him look emaciated, it doesn't matter what his hair looks like. Chin tip. Tipth. We could make him. We could give him a Mog streak. Could make him mewing. The height of the chin. Were you great? Great Ace Attorney dyes his hair red. Let's throw it all out and make Jimmu Godspeed. Do you guys want to do that? Oh, that's so concave. All right, hold on. I think we're getting there on the face. Can I change what his eyes look like? Oh my god. Eye size. Oh, if I catch that rabbit. Whoa. It's kind of, we're kind of approaching like a fucking, oh my god, like a Steve Buscemi here. You see that? See that vision? I'm getting Steve Buscemi vibes a little bit from this. His name's Lebowski? That's your name, dude. I want outer. Deep, soulful eyes. All right, I'm done with that. Nose, whatever. The nose is a nose, Mirakun. Oh, lip shape. Ooh, we could give him a nice pucker. It's not gonna look very good with the gaunt cheeks that we made for him. All right, okay, all right. Height, sharpness. How do I make him mew? He's already mewing. He also has a beard. Oh, why is his head so small? Why does he look like he's the fucking... How does he look like... What happened to his head? They put him in that box from Ed, Edd n Eddy. Alright, we didn't make him at all. Guys, hold on. Head size. Face. Homeland hair. You know when Eddie's... They're trying to get rid of Eddie's pimple. And he goes, "What happened to my head?" His head gets tiny. Where's his overall, maybe? Form emphasis. Color, no. Yeah, that Zit episode is like pretty gross, but also what's up, Munchie Sessions? But also, it's not even close to the comparison of the Invader Zim episode with Pastulio. Do you guys know? You guys remember that one? Or if you were a Cartoon Network kid, you wouldn't have seen it. But there's a really gross. It's pretty funny, honestly. I don't know. Why is his head so small? I think it's pretty funny, but I also always thought that show was funny, even when I was like a kid. But there's an episode where Zim gets like a big zit. He gets like a big alien zit, and so he names it Pastulio, and like it becomes a person. It's pretty funny. He like takes it to school, and I mean he has to take it to school. It's attached to his face, but. And it turns like giant or something, and it's like explodes or some shit at the end, and it's disgusting. I liked that show though. Maybe he just has a small head. You guys, I give you Gérard Alisson. Let's pick a class. All right, we're playing Dark Souls. Get out of here, George. Thank you. It'll never look like a beetle. John Lemon looked close enough. And we made John Lemon so fast. Do you remember? Only Sis would probably remember. Bye, George, and hello, Gero. And I mean, Kingo, I think, was there too when we made Jong, but Jong looked great. Even though he looked stupid for a lot of the game, he eventually ended up looking cool. And also, he looked more like John Lennon than either of these two Dark Souls 1 guys. But again, we're going to be wearing... Oh, this is that shit I'm not playing. Oh, George. Oh, this is some dog shit. Explorer. This one looks pretty cool. Is this what... This is like what, This is like what Oblivion Nasty kind of looked like. Oh, this one comes with a monocle. Which one of these comes with a binoculars that I can use? All right, so we got Warrior. He looks fine, but his sword is broken, dude. What the heck? We got the Knight. Let's read about what they are. Strength, Dex, high HP, and adaptability. This is like the more tanky build. This is probably a Dex build. Oh, you can see the stats over on the side. Can I? Yes. All right, Vigor. They call this something else in Dark Souls 1, I think, but I know it's your HP. Endurance, obviously, your stamina. Vitality, that's your weight. Attunement, I don't know if I ever really understood what this was, but I think it's attunement and faith. These are like what you need to level if you're going to use certain spells and shit. Strength, Dex, adaptability. Maybe intelligence is also for magic. I don't know what this stat does. Was adaptability in Dark Souls 1? Agility. Yeah, all the rest of these I recognize, but this one I did not recognize. Alright, well, let's... Hold on. There's more I can look at here. But I can look at the starting gear and stuff, too. No, 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 no! How do I get over there? Maybe I have to... What the? Oh, yeah, I guess your equip load was attached to your endurance before, right? Oh, vitality was... So vitality is what I'm pretty sure what they called the HP stat in the original game. Yeah, I'm trying to, Sis, but it doesn't look like doesn't look like it'll let me out of here. But, I mean, I can see what we got. This one clearly looks like just a crappy broken sword, but you do get a shield, and you get a helm, and a full set of armor. Helm, body armor, gloves, and boots. This one doesn't have a helmet, but it does have a sword. The weapon of choice for George... If we're staying true to the character, it would definitely be like I feel like it would be like cleric or sorcerer. George, like if one of the Beatles is a magic user, it's definitely him. But no, in fact, in this game he's gonna wield a big sword. Cause Sis showed it to me and it was cool. What do you call this sword? Is this a gladius? What do you call it, Sis? You see these swords like this in a lot of things, and also in real. What do you call this sword? Just a short sword? I mean, it is a short sword. I think it might be a gladius, though. Does a gladius have like the little guard? It's not like a cross guard, but it is like a little guard. I didn't know if the gladius had a guard or not. Ringo Starr's weapon, though, can be anything. We could go crazy with him. This is my last time we're gonna do the big sword, unless I really want to do it again. Realistically, like again, we could play something else. We don't have to do the face cam. It's just funny though, and I like it. All right, let's figure out what we want to do. So this one has the most vigor. Still has good strength, though not as high as the warrior. Definitely lower dex, but higher adaptability. What does adaptability do? What can I glean from it for this? I mean, boosting agility sounds like it would be good. Does this determine how fast your roll is? Are there roll speeds that are not tied directly to the different roll levels? I feel like Knight seems like it's good then. You don't need dex for the greatsword, right? You need strength. Eye vigor is good. Endurance is the same. What does it have? So it's the dex hit seems like the big hit. This one gets an extra point in faith. Oh, interesting. All right, well, we definitely will want that. And an extra point in vitality. And it doesn't get an extra point in attunement or intelligence, but those stats are fake. We don't believe in that shit. So I think I'm going Knight. I'm thinking Knight seems like the best one right now. I mean, again, like, I'm sure this one, like, if we're looking at, like, Explorer has a ton of adaptability, but what stats are the ones we would want to focus on for the Greatsword? I feel like it was Strength in Dark Souls 1, but maybe it's not in this. It's fine if we make the exact same build. It's been 3 years since we played that game. All right. Now, are there binoculars? Can I waste my gift on something? Okay, we got it. Well, nothing would be. That's not in the spirit of things. Increases HP. This is the human effigy. Turns the hollowed to life. Is this probably like a one-time use thing to make you human again? Maybe these are the humanity replacement. Maybe this is just what they're called in this game. Healing wares. This is not as fun as Dark Souls. No, come on. These are all useful. Homeward Bone, I know that. No. Bones and Friends. Where's my funny dog shit to pick from? Where's the key that I can completely forsake taking in favor of a binoculars? No! Alright, well these are all helpful stuff. Healing wares, cures poison and restores HP. Essential for anyone traveling Drangleic. Essential for a Giorgio's trip into Drangleic. I read this as a seed grown from a tree of giants. Incredible. Well, this one seems like it's sort of like context sensitive to the world. Toss into a bonfire to raise the strength of nearby foes. Oh, I know about this too. Petrified something. This is poop. It was poop after all. So the seed of a tree of giants and the petrified something are the two that I'm gravitated towards. A homeward bone. I don't think we'll need this. Like, you don't need this shit in the beginning of the game. Yeah, lady's stool. I'm feeling the seed of the tree of a giant. This one's cool. I'm taking this one. I'm sure it won't matter that much. I picked binoculars in the first game. Or was that in Bloodborne? Which one had the monocular? I think that was Bloodborne. No, but I'm pretty sure we wasted our gift on binoculars in Dark Souls also. Didn't we? Alright, well here he is, you guys. We did it. An hour and a half into the game. Let's fucking go! Is this your true self? I guess so.
All people come here for the same reason. To break the curse. You're no different, I should think.
These women are judgmental. You don't know why I'm here.
Stand a chance.
You didn't even read my character sheet.
Well, you never know.
You don't know I got kicked out of France for smoking weed. We've all been there, Sonny.
Go through the door and trot along to the kingdom. But remember, hold on to your souls. They're all that keep you from going hollow.
Zebra, that's important to remember.
Oh, I'll fool you no longer. You lose your souls. All of them. Over and over again.
No, I won't. You don't know me. I played Bloodborne. I will be positive boss before the end. I'm literally going to go out and become positive boss on the Rhinox. I'm messing with these ladies. Oh, God, he looks like shit. Break your pots. We are so back. Break your chair. Oh, fuck, the invincible chair. Who is she? Ladies, is there a room upstairs or something for me? Who the...
This is a limbo. A link between Drangleic and the outer world. Fair traveller, I know that you must have a story. Why else would you visit such a place? This lost,
So white.
decayed kingdom.
Sucks. He sucks. His head is so small and his chin and his head so small, his flesh so white, his cheeks so gaunt. Georgia. Jerouge. Yo, what's up, Comb? Lady, listen, I will be back with the binoculars and we'll get more acquainted with each other then, but until then I'm gonna roll around in your attic. I hope that's okay. Ooh. We made Giorgio. What do we got? Yes. Alright, so the human effigy is humanity. I'm gonna need... Whoa. I don't think Dark Souls 1 had like a motion blur effect like that. That's pretty cool. I think an effigy is like a cool thing. Anything that's like made out of like wicker or like anything that's like a little like the Blair Witch or something like that makes me like... I like that aesthetic in like horror and stuff. I like witches and all that kind of like cool shit. And I'm gonna come back here and gab with the goilies every now and then if I can, but I know I probably can't. I think when we get to the city, we probably won't be able to come back here.
But if your will is yet unbroken, then you may return here to start again with a clean slate.
Unless this is the game in the series where they started doing like your hub. Well, no, Demon Souls has like a hub. I mean, I guess even Dark Souls has the fucking whatever it's called, Firelink Shrine. I guess this will probably be that of the game then. And we'll load out from here. But Demon Souls and like Bloodborne have like a hub that is... I mean, eventually you find out that Bloodborne's hub is like in the world, but those games have like a hub that's like detached from the world. In Dark Souls 1, you'd go there to like you just walk from there to the other areas and stuff. Alright, watch me now. How you like me now? I think I'm jumping in his big footsteps too. Alright. This counts for positive boss. I'm gonna hit my first charged R2 on this man. By charged, I mean not charged. There's no charged R2s yet. There's just the animation for the R2. Ah! That attack is my op. Ouch! Nope! We're so dead. Wait, oh, he ate me! I like him. We need a name for him. Rhinops? I hope he comes back. Hold on, I'm going, alright, my first quest on this, I must defeat Rhinops. Why do I run like Waluigi? Killed Eric Clapton with a rhino. Cyclops Rhino took a bite out of him. The other thing you guys about that you got to know about George Harrison is he is the funniest Beatle to do an impression of his singing voice. He has such like a specific way. Honestly, oh no. I swear he didn't pull out this. Oh, I swear he didn't he chucked me to the ground. I swear he didn't bust out this command grab the entire first time we were fighting him there. He learned that mid-fight. He like awoke that ability. Why do I run like this? This is, God, look at it. Look stupid he looks. Hold on. Why does his arms look that way? I guess it's because I made him gaunt. I guess it's because I made the gaunt George show. Or whatever. No, Jarouge. Like Barrage. Guys, how was everybody's week? Welcome to Dark Souls 2. This isn't even one of those. This isn't even like a snack is doing a bit with an intro. This is basically the intro. We haven't even started playing the game yet. I'm going in on this motherfucker right from the get-go. There we go. That's the command grab. I like it when he does that because this is a super punishable attack. Oh. I don't know what life gem is, and I don't want to use that yet. I guess we don't have like a flask. I would imagine there must be an Estus flask in this. I think that all of the games have that, other than Bloodborne. Whoops. Well, listen, you beat this guy, right? You gotta beat this guy. I'm sure you get something from doing this, like a good drop or something. What did he even eat? He ate Jarouge. He chewed off Jarouge's skull. Yeah, it was mostly bones. Rhinops biting into Jarouge and going, oh man, this guy's gaunt. Okay, so what was it? There was something I was gonna say about Dark Souls 1, you guys. So I mean, obviously everybody knows Vati Vidya. And I mean, I think that Vati Vidya is great, but the thing about Vati Vidya's Dark Soul videos, oh, my shit is not in a good spot there. The thing about Vati Vidya's Dark Soul videos is that the ones he has about Dark Souls 1 are like his oldest videos. And then he remade some of them, I think, like later on. But all of the remade ones, I think, have Dark Souls 3 stuff in them. And because I don't want to know about that shit, I haven't watched any of those. So Dark Souls 1, there is sort of a like gap in like Vati Vidya-ness that I could watch. Which one day when I was thinking about the game led me to just be like looking up stuff about Dark Souls 1. And I found this other channel, and maybe the other Dark Souls fans know it, but I found this channel called The Brothers Code. Now, these videos are not, like, they're really, like, the videos that they do are just, like, recapping the plot of the game. But the thing that is, the thing that is noteworthy about this, there's this channel called The Brothers Code. They've done a bunch of, like, Dark Souls videos where they really just, like, recap the plot, sort of, and go over the lore. But the thing that is unique about these is that they're all like 3 hours long. And in the time between us doing the Dark Souls 1 playthrough and this playthrough, I have started using the lore video they have that recaps the entire story of Dark Souls as a sleep aid video. It's in my rotation of one of the videos that I most often put on if I'm like wanting to put something on to fall asleep to. Because in a similar vein, they're sort of soothing. Again, no one is more soothing than Vati, but they're sort of soothing and like, you know, soft-spoken British like narration about the story of the game. And I've probably fallen asleep to that video like somewhere between 50 and 100 times. So somehow between the end of the Dark Souls 1 playthrough and now, I have become a fucking expert on the lore of the first Dark Souls game. I sort of know everything about it, kind of. And I know that this game, at least the base game, does not, like, is not super heavily tied to the first one, at least from my understanding. But if at any point, like, we find that they're sort of tied, oh yeah, baby, then I think that will be interesting. I got my shit, right? I mean, I don't have shit, but I got my shit, right? Alright, it's ghoul versus ghoul here. I'm gonna try to use a jump attack. Hell yeah, brother. Oh, it knocked him over! The 4 Knights of Gwyn are Artorias, Hawkeye, Goch, Kieran, or whatever. The other one that you meet in the DLC. And then, Ornstein, right? Wasn't he one of them? Or was he not? Wasn't Ornstein a knight? One of the knights? See, I know everything, you guys. I know everything there is to know about Dark Souls 1. Holy health! Now we're getting back into it, baby. This is the winning run. You might not know it, but I know it. I'm getting behind him on this one, too. That one I don't like. I need the big flop over. Yes. I'm gonna get around him on this one. Yep. Shoot. Oh. I almost locked in on another R1. Alright, but Will? Patience is the key. God damn it. I swear we were out of range there. But Will? That's what you're not supposed to do. Okay. Will, I will do that, but you have to post Snackases. I'm gaunt as fuck. I'm gaunt as fuck. Gaunt as fuck. I'm gaunt as fuck. Let's ride, my soul brothers. Let us come. Let us go and be gaunt into the night. Okay. First verse of Share the World. Come on, let's kill Eric Clapton in a Halo warthog. That's pretty good. Can I get souls from these little stink rats? Let's check it out. Probably can get something from them. You can target them. I don't really need to kill them, but... Oh, they attack now. Ah! Well, this isn't gonna help my cause against the big guy. But we had to try. I also seem to have a status ailment. I think that's bleed. I am getting souls for this, so... Oh, my stamina's gone. They ate these bones. Look, they ate these bones. That was their baby bro. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. But they're not like really that cute. They're kind of wretched. Kind of like a fucked up French bulldog. Which are cute dogs, but if it was like a fucked up version. Cute in its own way. Alright, now get my shit, which is nothing, but I think I need my shit to get shit, don't you? I guess you don't need your shit to get shit. That's one of the things I didn't remember about the lore. Okay, that time it didn't knock him over. There we go. This time I'm just gonna do a little... No. Okay, I think I'm safe to maybe walk past on that one. We're letting him get a little too close with those swings. I knew I should have rolled. Alright, I promise you we're within 1 or 2 attempts of beating this guy. But, like, this is what you do, right? Wouldn't you? Wouldn't you? Wouldn't you? This is what you would do. Brothers, let us go be gaunt into the night. What's that thing that it says when you George Harrison singing Bo Burnham inside. What's that thing? Oh, look at this wonderful environment too. I love a tree. What's that thing it says when you die in Symphony of the Night? It's like, come, let us go into the night, brothers, or some shit. That's what I'm feeling, except it's go be gaunt into the night. How come he fell over the first time and this time he gets to bite my head off? It's a good animation, though. Yeah, let us go out to the evening for pleasure. The night is still gaunt. Let us go be Waluigi for pleasure. Look at me go. Oh, yeah, you're right, Sis, probably. But that was good, because I think I could have got even got a whole extra hit in there. I've already gotten myself so slimy. We need a helmet, Jaroge. Don't worry, Tamal, we're good. Oh, go fuck yourself. How many souls did I have? 180? I'll get them back. Oh. Well, you know what they say. Don't say that you're going to do something if you actually want to do it. I'm sure we get enough from killing this guy that it will not even have mattered, really. Oh, we should look at our inventory, too. Oh, also, you. Hell fucking yeah, we got point. What's I won't bite. Okay, it's like, come on. Bow, classic. This is what I would do to the fair lady. Hey, Shella. This one's my favorite. This is like, you know the gif of that guy walking into the football locker room and he's like getting down with him? That's what this one's like. Oh! I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Righty ho! This one's like, hey, neighbor just moved into the neighborhood. I'm Jaroge. No, that didn't fucking happen, bro. Alright, well, those were delightful. How do I see my menu? Oh, what is this? This is not at all like Dark Souls 1. Or we still have the dark sign. I guess, is that what it was? What was in my back in the beginning of the cutscene there? Was that the dark sign? You guys, I still, like... Okay, I just told you that I became a Dark Souls 1 lore master. I still don't really get, like, what the dark sign... Like what it is. I guess it just appears on you when you start to go hollow, right? Bone of Order. Oh, this is my seed. Equip Monk. Okay, I wanted to look at what the life gems were. I imagine they just give you a little HP boost. In case you're out of estos. In case Jero has no estos. Beep, 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 beep. Alright. Let's take bets. Oh god, we only have an hour left, but I want to keep playing. And I still have to pre-order the Nintendo Switch too. You guys, I've been playing. I really I want to keep yapping and like get into the game, but if I yap, it's gonna be harder for me to beat this guy. Go. Okay, good. We got it. We got the freebie there. That's epic. Two swipes. I call him two swipes, Steve. That one's three swipes. It's gonna be a classic three swiper. I guess I'll get my shit even though I don't have any of it. Ow. Can you land on your ass for one single goddamn second? Oh. As long as we make it just out of the tutorial, I think we'll be good. You gotta do this. This playthrough is going to take all year. This playthrough is going to take the rest of the year. Dark Souls 1 already took like 7 months or something. We started it in like April, I think. No, that can't be right. We started it in... Maybe it was earlier than that. Maybe it was March. Maybe it wasn't that long. I remember we had it finished by like fall. It might have been September when we finished it. It was right around the same time that Three Houses ended. No! Ah! I'm getting aggressive this time. And look how... So, okay, here's what I'm learning about... about Biggins. I'm learning that... Alright, here's what I've learned. This is Dark Souls is a game about learning. Oh, Crescent Sickle. Oh. Alright, here's what I'm learning. It looks like he only really wants to do the one where he flops down on you if you're like closer to him. If we stay at a distance, I think he's more likely to do his like 3 swipe attack. But I want to get that sweet dammy in. I want to get my jumping attack, or at the very least an R2 in on him. And the only real good opportunity to do that is when he's on his butt or on his tummy. So we gotta do a little dance of deduction against the guy. Here we go. Nope. Here we go. Nope. Here we go. Nope. Ooh. You fucked up there, guy. Oh, no, I fucked up. Oh, I'm still alive. Oh, I'm not. Oh, the anti-dance of deduction. Oh, she'd be so bad at it, too. Cute. In Dark Souls 1, yeah, I remember. But, like, the thing about Firelink Shrine, or the thing about the Asylum, Undead Asylum, is that, like, it's like a little area. Like, it's a fresh little area. Like, you know, it's got, like, there's, like, a puzzle, I think, that you do or something that I know you gotta avoid some balls or some shit. Or, like, a barrel gets thrown at you. And then you got, remember the Asylum demon, like, when we were trying to look at him with the binoculars because we're stupid. And he, like, jumped up and, like, knocked us down. But then you gotta, like, go through that. That's not the input I wanted to do. I promise you we will get this, though. We're, as much as it seems like we're not getting there, we are getting there. He flew on that one. Okay, that is not safe. That's safe, though. This is the safest house on the street. It's when I'm trying to get around him. I guess you're right, Sis. We could two-hand because the only attack we're ever doing is when we're so when we do a big jump anyway. All right, I'm going manager mode on the man. Though, of course, if we do that, then we're much less funny when we're running around all gaunt like this. What's the two-handed swing? It probably still is. Still probably free to get, like, one chip in when he does the command grab thing. Okay, I forgot about two-handing. We're in it now. My skin is green, my hair is dog shit. Let's kick some ass and let's get on with the game. Because I already said it. Jesus. That did feel a little slower. I wonder if the cooldown frames or like the lag frames on the jump attack are longer with if you're two-handing. I imagine it probably would be a little bit. Okay, and are they? I can't really tell if it's faster. Yeah, I mean, this would probably be about as much. And then we'll just do the jump attacks when he's on his butt. That's really the only safe time to do them. Just because you can doesn't mean you have to. Anyway, what I was saying is, if we beat this guy, we're positive boss. Sis already agreed to it. I'm not even ruling out the possibility that we'll beat another boss in the next hour, but it won't matter. Here we go. I messed up my jump attack. Oop. That move is truly esoteric. I don't know what to think about that. Ah! I want to get around him. It does seem to do maybe marginally more damage. Nice. Well, where the heck is everybody else's bloodstain on this first guy? What the heck, guys? You're making me look bad. Do I not have the bloodstains turned on, maybe? Where's, like, dog ahead or whatever? Maybe nobody else is here. It's not him. I'm gonna go back. Oh. Shoot. I just wanted that damage. He sort of threw there, but we take those. 1,000 souls and a stone ring. That's gonna be positive knock. All right, what's the stone ring? Look at us now. We're doing it. My rings. Additional reduction of enemy poise. That sounds good. Poise is like what lets you parry them or something, right? This. I don't ever fucking know how to parry. I'm not good at it in any of these games. All I do is I just wait right outside their range, and then when they wind up an attack, I also wind up my big attack, and I get hit, but I don't die, and that's called safe on trade. That's how I play Dark Souls. This shit, I never fucking done that in my life. Oh, do you think there's another item? Okay, we'll go back. Yeah, 4 ring. Whoa. In Dark Souls 1, it was only 2 rings, right? That's pretty cool. I can get all blinged out. And I'm gaunt. And I'm gaunt with it. We gaunt with it. Oh, yeah. Oh, gold pine resin. I think that makes your weapon lightning or something. He remembers the game. Oh, yeah, it does. And in Sonic, it's 7. Truth nuke, Zebra, truly. Can I go up this little river? This is nice. Okay. Will the nice old ladies make me a human again for free? Or do I have to use my hollow wicker basket? Yoo-hoo! Anybody ever seen a ghoul before? Didn't she say something about that?
My name is Millibeth.
Oh, Millibeth.
The old women who once fired.
Oh, the lore.
I am here to look after
Aww.
them. It is what my mother did, and her mother before her, and so on.
And she is a baddie. Oh, and I look kind of raw right now.
The old women were keepers, but now the fire shows signs of fading.
Oh, just throw some logs on it. Look, you got all this kindling right here.
Is beset by hollows.
Yeah, Millibeth is... She is... She's got all the right stuff in all the right places. She a baddie. Come on, dude.
Now go along.
Yeah, she's kind of got the Destiny big girl vibe. Can I go out this door? Did you see that wind up for his... Oh, yes. Oh, here we go. I mean, we could become human again. Do we want to? Get out of my fucking way, cart. Yo, a soul of a lost undead. I wonder how much I need to level up. Can I? Or do you need to become... Now he doesn't remember how it works. Do you need to become human to be able to level up? Should we do it? Reverse hollowing will also weaken the links to other worlds. Oh, okay. That's for multiplayer. Oh, the burning it would... We have to, like... We have to eat it and use it. Eh, we might as well. Let's do it. Let's remember. Let's get our bearings back. Straw. Oh yeah, I'm back, baby. Okay. Okay, seemingly no. Maybe we can't level up yet. I think it would tell me even. Like, I don't remember if that, maybe Dark Souls doesn't let you do that until the beginning, or till a little later in the game anyway. I guess I'll hold on to my soul. But I like that all of the items are the same names as in the first game, because that makes me feel like I don't have to learn a whole other fucking game. Oh, yeah, you're right. Our HP was, like, way low. It was, like, lower than the stamina bar, even. And look, we still managed to beat Hog Clops. It must have drained all the way to 50%. Alright, well, we did it on the gamer mode. That's interesting. Because that was definitely not how Dark Souls worked either. So maybe becoming human is more valuable in this than it was in that game. Which I feel like is maybe a necessary tweak, because in that game it sucked. Like, it just didn't really matter that much. It kind of did, but like... not really. So maybe that's why they changed it. Or changed it back, if that's how it was in Demon Souls. Right, what is it even? Oh, positive up 2? I'm gonna be +2 on boss in the first session? Oh, I'm gone as fuck and I'm going in. Oh, don't stop me. Oh, wait, there's also a fog door over there. Okay. This is probably not a fog door. This is just some other thing. Maybe? Hello? Okay, these guys are zombos. And losers. I want so desperately to light these little torches. Oh. Oh, I already know how to do that. But I don't... Whoa, you scared me! That guy was chilling there like, if you've ever been to like a haunted hayride or something. Haunted corn maze or something. He was just waiting there to jump out and scare us. I love going to those things, especially if I'm with somebody else who... Oh, what the fuck? Another? Oh, we weren't even done. There's an whole other... Oh, watch this. How do you do it? Yeah! Oh, thank you. I already did it. Look at this little environment, though. I'm already engrossed by it. I mean, I would imagine that this version looks a bit better than the original one looks. I'm sure it runs much smoother. A little dagger. Can I do anything with that? Nope. Oh, almost backdashed off a cliff. Alright, we got some rolls. Is this guy like a archer or something? Is that why? Yeah, he is. Look, game design, Will. Put game design, Will. Put a bunch of signposts and text boxes that tell you the controls in the area where you're learning the controls. And people might realize they can read them as they're just running through the area having fun. Alright, I already know how to do that. I don't have any other weapons. I'm excited to be playing this again, though. Secret ring's quaking. We got backstep. One of these guys has got to be... Just gonna do a little baiting here. Safe on that. Now it seemed like there was a whole other path I could take. So already I think we're kind of in a bit of a non-linear gameplay scenario. Life gem. Okay, that's my that. I can't, you guys, Sonic and the Secret Rings was so funny. I can't wait to go back to that game. That was one of the best session ones I think we've had in a while. Move camera. And that game's good. Oh! Are we gonna get a little crowy? Oh, this is like Dark Souls. Oh, fuck. Maybe they wanted the poop. Dang it, I should have picked the poop. Dark Souls 1 definitely has something like this, right? They wanted the poop? Fuck! Fuck! What would I have gotten from that? Or maybe I can get poop later in the game. Silky and smooth? That's silly. That's a funny thing to put in your first area. That's why it's the gamble option. Is it not always silky and smooth? Is it sometimes chunky and hard? Is it sometimes a lady's stool? Trade little items for random gifts. Oh, and it is like... And Dark Souls 1 does have that, too. I remember Sis showed it to me. That was the little Our song. That was around the era where we were the most into Our. When I think about like the peak of Our, I think of the Fire Emblem Three Houses, and I think of Skyward Sword, which was before Dark Souls, and I think of the Dark Souls playthrough. We were houred out of our minds around that. Okay, that's how you do manager mode. I really should. That's sort of disrespectful to the mode. The spirit of manager mode is only when you are, oh, this is like a different guy. The spirit of manager mode is only the very, very beginning of the game when you can dual wield just your fists. Once you get a weapon, it is no longer manager mode. Bloodborne playthrough invented that. Like, even this isn't manager mode because we have a sword we can use. The essence of a true manager is having nothing but your own charming charisma and your mannerisms. And you know what we gotta hear? Do I still remember it? Does he still got it in there somewhere? How do I, no, how do I, here we go. Yeah, in Dark Souls you had to double tap circle, I think. But this, I remember I read this on the menu when we started playing that it's mapped to L3 now. Seems a lot better. And you know what makes it a lot better? It makes it a lot easier to send me my way. And we're back. And we're back, baby. Iconic. What the heck was that? The Amber Herd. Slightly restore spell uses. Might as well just throw that in the fucking bog down there, because I'm never going to use that. Send me on my way. We're back, baby. That wasn't... I mean, this was mostly for the fans. I think... that wasn't like a real send me on my way. A real send me on my way has fear behind it and consequences. That was just a jump for the fans, just to kind of ease us back into it and make you guys let you guys remember what how this shit works. The plunging attack, of course. I already killed everybody in here. What the? Oh Jesus! Oh no, I didn't. This is different. I thought this is... How the... Where was I before then? Didn't we climb up right where we were? Oh, maybe this door? Ooh. Cracked red eye orb. And this was in Dark Souls 1 too. What did this do again? I remember the name. Oh, this is for invading, that's right. The cracked red eye orb, homeboy, and then he crushes it in his hand, and he goes off to another world. Can you imagine tipsy bartender like the Estus flask? chugging that shit, and he gets like a poof, like it's like a glow out of his whole body glows yellow. Invaded by tipsy bartender. What kind of build do you think he would run? He'd have Molotovs out the ass, that's for sure. Or fire bombs, whatever they're called in this. Well, that's ominous. I can't believe I already don't know where I am. I guess that's how we got in here, right? This is like a pretty cool little beginning area, though. It's very, like... Feels like there's a lot of little items and stuff you could just easily miss if you weren't really looking around. And also there's 15... Oh, what the... What do you mean? No! They don't have you in the first area. That's a basilisk. No! What kind of game is this? Oh, Steaner. Oops. I was looking at the chat. We can get back up there. I definitely am going to go up there, though. I need to get my shit. Oh, vey. And I'm back to being the green man. Well, this stinks. I mean, I guess it's not so bad after just one death because I still have most of my health bar. No, it's fine. I remember exactly how to get up there. And we don't even have to wait for the fog doors to be gone now. Or the mist. I guess I do have to kill these guys again, so we can't get, like... We can't get too, can't rest on our laurels too much. Because if we do, then they'll stun lock, combo us. Shoutouts to... These guys seem like a lot easier to deal with, but do you remember how fucking obnoxious those flailing undead are in Dark Souls 1? The hollowed guys, you fight them down like on the way to New Londo ruins and stuff. And those should not be like monsters in the first fucking first area of the game. Like those guys suck so much. It's so easy to die to them. What button does the plunging attack again? Any attack button. I'm getting him with it now that I know he's here. Or not. Or I won't. See? Get juggled. I don't know. Who could know how to do it? It's impossible. Okay. We're basically back where we were, though. There's my shit. And it's somewhere that I can get to it, so... Oh, we got a little shortcut ladder there, too. I didn't realize that. I was sort of going to see if I could jump... Okay, well, I guess, is this to show me that, like, I don't want to go through that one? Is that what this is here for? To show me don't go through that one because you'll have to fight the fucking basilisks? I don't know if I'm going to. Unless they like early game scaled them in this to be easier. How did I get to that one? I guess there's no real reason to drop down the, No, I don't want to go through here again. There's too many guys in here. Okay, alright, so... That was that. That went... It's like a whole... There was like a whole way you could go over there. But didn't it lead back to here? Is this guy meant to be like, don't go? Oh, I can't even go in here. Oh, that makes sense, I guess. He's turned to stone. Well, that's... I mean, if I didn't already peek that and, like, also recognize that monster from Dark Souls, then I'd be like, oh, this is mysterious. What's this stone man doing here? Alright, I think we can now just go upon our way. And yep, he's making it out of the tutorial. Here we go. Here's some messages. Good luck. Give that a yeah. Give that a rate. Oh, why is everybody dead here? Stay calm and short composure. Bonfire ahead. Yeah, right, Buster. Try attacking, then treasure ahead. Hurrah for Quagmire. Quagmire! Okay. Okay, what have we done here? All right, we're all fighting and dying to something. Oh, there. Oh, maybe this is a PvP thing? No, it looks like something killed them. Maybe there's like a monster. Visions of a lift. What could this be? Quite something ahead, but give it up. Joy? Ve? What if one of the messages said Ve? Ve? Oh, is this just like the noob area? That it's just here to scare you? Oh, Sun Souls? I don't have Praise the Sun, but I'd make best of what I got. How come, oh, what button is it? Bright Souls. Was it? There we go. I'm going Vati video on this. They implemented the lighting finally in Scholars of the First Sin. It's raw. Scholars of the Cracked Based. Majula. Giorgio. Oh, this is beautiful! Oh, this is already so different from Dark Souls. There is no area that looks like this in Dark Souls 1. Nothing in that entire game has the aesthetic of this. Look at this lovely sunset path. This is raw. It was worth fighting that guy for this. Yeah, I think we're there. I think we're here. I think we've finally entered Light Souls. And I'm strutting, baby. This reminds me of the rustic, scenic countryside of Marrakesh, India, where I once studied under the Maharishi Mahesh Ashram Yogi. In my past life as the real George Harrison. However, I am Giorgio. What's his name? Gerouge. I'm gonna call him Giorgio the entire fucking game. Ooh, what's in here? I can skedaddle in here with my little gauntness. Ooh, this little hole for me to get gaunt in. This is so cool. Sadness ahead or secret? Sadness. Illusory wall? Go fuck yourself. It really looks like it would be though. Maybe this one is and they're messing with me. Nope. Fuck is this guy? Sporticus? What did happen to him? This is beautiful. This is like I know this sounds so stupid, but this makes me think of a Halo area. And whatever that blue thing up there is, that's like a fucking energy sword or some shit that I can pick up. I don't know why it would be. What is it? The Moonlight Greatsword? You find it already? What is it? Oh, it's a guy. What's up, dude?
Have you business with me?
That depends.
The way under's all blocked up, you see, by this god-awful statue. Heavens above. Who thought it a good idea to put it there?
I like this guy. He's Scottish.
I'm in quite the pickle now.
He looks like he's got the MLGC. Is that the MLGS? You MLG gaming with that GS? Suppose I could just kill him. Would anyone know? You know that Seinfeld joke where that guy's fixing Elaine's electricity or whatever it is that he's fixing? And she's like, I could just kill this guy right now. Would anybody know? And she picks up like the lamp or something. It's a really funny joke. Those are the kind of jokes where I'm like, somebody wrote that. You know? Oh, my stomach! Jesus, well, we lived. Okay, we alerted the goblins. Ah, it's just these guys. Oh, no, they're different. We alerted the stink ghouls. Ah! Alright, I'm gonna feed. Oh god, they're strong too. Oh no, sorry bro, I'm out of here. Good luck, buddy. Look at him. We are the Nutsack tribe. Did you see him like whoop, 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 back in there too? There was an item or something in here though, right? I think I could handle just one or two of them. I'm not trying to deal with all of the stench ghouls. I swear there was a glowy. No, I guess it was just a door. Nuts 12. Okay, I want to kill one of them. I want to just try to kill one of them. Okay, hold on. Brother, come back. You want to do safe on trade with me? Do you want to go safe on trade or what? What's going on? This is my mark. I'm gonna. Oh, I knew that was gonna happen. I'm sorry, dude. Okay, good. He didn't. He's fine. I thought he was gonna attack me too. You remember in Dark Souls 1 where we killed that guy? What's that guy's name? I'm sorry that I'm not actually the lore master. I was capping kind of, but like the guy who frees. Yeah, Petrus. Remember we killed him? No, not Petrus. Petrus is the cleric guy, right? No. In the very, very beginning, the guy who frees you in the asylum, and then you find him later, and he's like hurt. I think we did kill Petrus too. Yeah, Oscar of Astoria. That's who I meant. That's him, right? When he's like lying in the rubble, like later in the asylum, and he's like, "Oh, I'm not gonna make it, mate." We took him out of his misery. We gave him like a mercy killing. And I stand by doing that. I don't think he would have made it out of there. I don't think he appears in the game later anyway. Oh, beautiful. Remember in Dark Souls 1 when we killed that guy? I think we did eventually kill Petrus too, and I hated his ass from the very beginning of the game, even before we knew he was a bad guy. Because eventually he kills the white lady, or no, what the heck is her name? The lady Arena or some shit. Grandma Arena. I don't remember what her name is. The Rite of Kindling lady. They're going around. What did I get? What the heck was that? Not you. Oh, it was a spell, right? I think I got a spell. Rhea. Lady Rhea. Where are those? Inventory. Weapons. Helmet. Oh, I have a helmet. Oh, imported. Oh, I can't wear that. What is this? DLC? Oh, yeah, right. I have to put it on in the equipment menu. Didn't I just... I must have got this Divine Blessing, and I just assumed maybe it was a spell or something. Alright, let's look at... Yeah, this stuff is all worse anyway, but this I can wear. And now I don't have to look at my ugly head anymore. Oh, this makes me... Does it? Was I... Hold on, was I rolling lighter before? Still good roll. It doesn't look like my weight. I'm not like how do you see your weight again? Oh, on the bottom right. 23 out of 49. Isn't it supposed to be as long as it's less than half? Oh, I like that it shows you your percentage now too. I don't think Dark Souls 1 had that. So as long as we're under half, we're still good, right? I never light roll. I always just medium roll. It's my way. I kind of look like shit in this, too. I kind of look cool. I'm so enchanted by this. And look at how many areas for us to go there are. We encountered literally the Moonlight Greatsword guy standing guard outside the realm of the Nutsack demons. We got a mimic. Nah, just fucking with you. We got a rusted coin. Boost luck. We can become a luck tank. Sis? Is this where you got it from? There's no this. I actually like the motion blur effect on the sword. It makes it look premium. You know what I'm saying? It makes it look a little primo. You guys, I don't think we're making that poor progress only in comparison to Dark Souls 1 at least. Because if you'll recall in that game, in Dark Souls 1, we fought a skeleton for, I would really say, probably about as long as I fought that hog beast. Do you remember that skeleton? It was like one of the, on the way down to like the, whatever the area where Pinwheel is called, the catacombs. On the way down there, we found one of those like big skeletons, who you're definitely not supposed to go there at the beginning of the game anyway. And we fucked around with him until I think I eventually did beat him. And then, we were not even done. Then we went down to New Londo and we were fucking around with the ghosts down there. Where, after that, famously, Will Heropon Billiam had to backseat my playthrough. Famously, if you don't remember, don't worry, because I never forgot. Will had to backseat my playthrough and be like, Steaner, just go up the hill to the right. And I made it a whole big thing. It was a joke, that part at least. I mean, I'm pretty sure that was actually said, but I made a joke out of it. It was a joke to me. But that's what happened on the first episode of Dark Souls 1, so listen. Just because we're in a different era now. Always check for mimics. Well, I really want that too. But I don't know how I'm gonna get... Ooh, human effigy. I guess we don't really need that right now, though. I don't know how I'm gonna get back anywhere resembling, like, civilization if I jump down there, though. On the other hand, though, send me away! Okay, Soul of a Lost Undead, that's good. Homeward... I guess we could use a Homeward Bone to go back if we really, really get lost. I'm feeling like this is... If there's a Dark Souls water slide here, I'm gonna kill myself. Oh, it just... Oh, a lot of bloodstains. What are we doing, boys? Where are we going, boys? Oh, there is one of those guys down here. I don't really want to fight him. We're not any stronger. Oh. Watch this one? Okay. Oh! Shoot. Did I want him to, like, kill this guy? Have I watched any more Daima? Let's see. Yeah, I realized that, sis. We could Homeward Bone. Okay, is there a way for me to, like, go back to where I came from? Maybe just by going over here? Because it looked like there was another way. If you attack the witches, Spoon Lady beats you to... Oh, if you attack the witches, the Spoon Lady beats you to death. Why, I like the witches. They're my friends. Okay, well, we're back now. Sorry, well, I'm not going to go down there. I just wanted to get that item. But that we know that... What is this called? The Forest of the Giants? We know where that is now, I guess. Bit awkward, I would say so. What's up, Cliphead thing? Okay, Dragon Ball Daima. I think I watched one more episode since maybe the last time I talked about it. I've got pretty close to the end of where the dub is, so I just decided I would kind of like, you know, let an episode or two come out, and then I'll watch a couple more, just so I'm not like waiting around forever for those dub episodes to come out. One of these days. Literally anytime there's like a bricked in like doorway thing like this, someone will always inevitably say there's a hidden path. What was the last one I watched? I watched when they got the second. Well, I don't want to say too much about it. But what was the last one that I watched? I saw that stupid one where they were tiny. I think I watched another episode after that. I don't remember what it would have been though. Oh yes, because they got to the third demon world. And then those Our Story characters showed up. That's the last one that I watched. But I'll get back to it soon. The funny thing about that, Zebra, is like I think that if those guys weren't so clearly trying to like if they weren't just being like, these are the guys. I think the scene where they're in the like convenience store and they're like trying to buy the candy for Ku and Do. I think that scene would have been funny otherwise. Like, I liked that. I thought that was like charming and kind of like pretty cute. But yeah, I don't know. It's kind of stupid. Is this the she? We gotta talk to the she. Oh, what happened? Who hurt you? Look at this. I'm obsessed with this. This is my Dark Souls Bay. Weird depth of field thing. Can I turn that off? Hello, ma'am. Why are you so blurry? Going right the hell into the game options here. Screen options. This may just be like baked into the game. This maybe? Why she haba blurry? I wonder if cinematic effects is my sword. Oops! Didn't mean to do that. I don't know what game square is attack. I guess a lot of them. But I sure as hell pressed it. We got an extra one of those anyway. I'm just back to normal. It's gotta be some kind of camera thing. And also listen to this music. Take another crack at it. She's so blurry. Wait, hold on. Yeah, metaphor also. Attack is square in like a lot of like action games. Hello, ma'am. Why are you? Why are you like this? Look, not blurry. Blurry, bricked up banjo. But I mean, I've got the gist of her. She looks nice, eh? Who are you?
Are you the next monarch?
Nah, I'm gonna be a rock star.
Or merely a pawn of fate? Bearer of the curse, I will remain by your side till this frail hope shatters. Take this with you. May it ease your journey.
Is she the firekeeper?
Go on and see the king. He who made Drangleic what it once was. He who peered at the essence of the soul. King Vendrin.
Yay. Oh, the Emerald Herald.
Bearer of the curse, seek misery. For misery will lead you to greater, stronger souls. You will never meet the king with a soul so frail and pallid.
Oh, hold on. It's a little judgmental.
Seek those whose names are unutterable. The four endowed with
Yo.
immense souls.
Your soul
Their
is
souls will
gaunt.
serve as beacons. Once you have found them,
My gauntness is going to be the running bit of Jerouge. A man as gaunt as he is rouge. What is she called? The green she? Thank you, she. Take my leave of you, my lady. The Emerald Herald? Yeah, the green she. Look at this, just beautiful. Dark Souls 1 is quaking. Though, I mean, the Firelink Shrine is also like a very peaceful and nice area. It isn't like this, though. And this does, I mean, like, again, I haven't played the game, but, like, this environment here, this very much looks like what I've seen some of the areas in Elden Ring kind of look like. And it definitely does look like sort of the British Isles kind of, sort of like town aesthetic, like if you were out in a cliff in Ireland or something. You know, like that, those islands. Yeah, I'm sure we can run across that big bridge. Maybe there's some fucking obnoxious-ass dragon to come down and try to get us. This is, I think, where Edith Finch's family was. Yo, Brudge!
You're undead, aren't you?
You made it!
You have that distinct scent, the smell of irreversible fate. This is Majula.
Majula.
It is a kind of settlement. A place where life is almost normal. And in Drang Lake these days, there are very few places like that.
He's reading a little blue box. This is, hold on. This is me, Will, Sunday morning. It's so peak. He's thinking about how goddamn hard Blue Box nailed Chapter of the Week once again this week. Oh, look. And to you too, traveler. Do I have that one? And I'm like, no way, dude. No way is it that good. Brudge, read the rest of the magazine before you declare it Chapter of the Week, dude. How could it be that good every week? Yeah, this is that. No.
I am Solden.
Oh, it's the Solden Bridge.
And like you, I lost everything.
Hero one Solden.
Now I'm here.
He lost everything but his blue box.
You probably heard that it was possible to break the curse here. Well, that's not true at all. There's nothing here for you, me, or anybody.
Do you think the Dark Soltals were smoking Majula when they were writing Sgt. Pepper? Yeah, I do think they were. This is like, the vibes are immaculate right now. The music, everybody's like whispering about forlorn truths, and the sun is so sun.
Know much about soul.
Ask Zebra.
Even I'm not certain, but I'm told that the soul is the essence of life itself. Anything living, sentient or no, supposedly has one. What we call the curse is traceable to the soul. Do you see what that means? To be alive, to walk this earth. That's the real curse, right there. We undead will never die. And that's quite a predicament, really.
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. Two Big Lebowskis in one night. Whoa! So there's some kind of curse. I guess the curse is the curse just like, you know, becoming the hollowing, becoming undead, just like in Dark Souls 1. Whoa, this is cool. How many deaths? What? I gotta count these commas here. 5 billion deaths? No. I can't see. 508 million. Yeah. Oh, that could be fun too, though. I wish it would tell me that even when I was online. I want to know how many deaths. Well, we could do like a messenger thing. Anybody want to play this with me? Let's count who has more deaths. Yeah, I also think that seems low. I mean, I'm sure the game... How many copies did the game sell? Must have been at least 1 million. Interesting. I guess that makes sense then, if because the DLCs are already all included in this, right? Look carefully. Hey, thanks, man. Always good to be safe. Pretty cool, man. All right. All right. So there's a curse. I mean, we don't know. I don't guess it doesn't seem like we really know what caused it yet, but I don't think we knew that in Dark. I don't even think I knew that in Dark Souls 1 ever until I became a lore master at the game. And now I know it's because of the effects of the fire. Even though the opening cutscene tells you that. Shemore. Talk to Shemore? We talked to She a good few times. Talk to this guy? Oh, this guy's raw. Are you a blacksmith?
Who are you? Oh, it doesn't matter. Just help me open this door.
Yo, look at this lighting also.
I packed my tools in here, seeing it was vacant. But now somebody's gone and locked the door.
Alright, well, I don't know, man. You just hop over. Look, there's not even a roof on this house. What are we, that lazy? Walk in through the windows, my dude. Alright, we'll talk to the Emerald She. I'm smitten with her. She's doing everything right. The thing about about Dark Souls, if any woman you come across who's like, good companion, I'm immediate like, it's so stupid. I'm like when Kramer meets Raquel Welch or what? Is that when he does that? Hello. You must be weary from your travels. I'm like,
Bearer of the curse. Seek souls. Larger,
stupid.
more powerful souls.
Alright, we gotta get the 4 things.
Seek the king. That is the only
The king is in Drakenheim or whatever it's called.
Lest this land
Vinheim
swallow
Dragon
you
School.
up, as it has so many others.
Okay. I guess we level up with the Emerald She. I don't think I have an Estus Flask Shard. Kingseeker Peter Frampton. Oh, my She. Okay. We might have enough to level up again. Or I could go defeat another nutsack goblin and get a little more. I'm thinking Vigor, just to start off here. Oh, we are close. I guess I could eat one of my consumables, but I feel like we don't really need to. Oh. And there is a talk option here.
Over the hill and past the forest is the king's castle, where a man peered straight into the essence of the soul. But whatever came of it, those who come to Dranglake seeking salvation soon lose hope and turn hollow. It happens to them all, sooner or later.
Not me, though.
That blue knight at the base of the tower, his spirit is already broken. Although he does offer sound advice.
Broach.
Perhaps he is a foreshadowing of your own future.
No way, dude. I haven't read Blue Box yet.
That tiny thing inside the ruins. An ancient being that will mock your very existence.
This I don't think we've
She
seen yet.
imparts sound wisdom,
Unless we're talking about the old ladies.
provided you find her on a good day.
Okay, tiny thing in the ancient ruins.
The sign you bear will drain your very souls. And without souls, you will turn hollow.
Souls.
Stay
Zebra?
strong. Do not lose hope. Even when you have precious little time. For when the undead dies, it is never truly dead, but only one step closer to hollowing. Not all undead are hollows, but all hollows were once undead.
I wonder if, like, again, like the dark sign, like, hole in my back that's clearly seeping noxious fumes. I wonder if that is, like, why, if that's the in-game reason for why, like, my health gets lower now. Every time you die, you become more closer to hollow. And hollow means you can't live any hits, Mirakun. I'm 13 and that was deep. I was gonna say, what if you tripped so hard, like took an acid trip so hard that you woke up French? Do you think that's ever happened? Do you think everybody was ever tripping so hard that they woke up and they spoke a different language? Because I think that's what happened to Jerouge. Alright, well, I imagine this is the ruins, so we probably want to go in there, and there's another NPC we can talk to. Nice. And we also need to equip the Estus flask. Right? But we can put on some other things, too. Fully restores HP. I don't know if we really need this other stuff on there right now. I guess I can put the Homeward Bone on there. Because then you cycle through it with this, right? Did Dark Souls 1 show you what item was up next? I guess it did. And did I have an Estus flask? Oops. Shard or anything? I don't think so. No. I'm like not even like I got to this area and I just got like hit by the vibe. This is not going to be good for, as beautiful as it is and as like fun it is running around here. This is not going to be good for the playthrough. I'm going to come here and be like, "Yeah, man, so like how's everybody's week?" Mine was fine. And then like just vibe out for the rest of it. Oh, hello. Something, therefore, trap. Oh, hello, this. Oh. Therefore, trap is right. There's no way I don't fall down onto that and all of those break below me and I die. This is like, this seems a little insulting to my intelligence, don't we think? Like it's right here in the opening area, in the opening town. And well, I tell you what I'm gonna do. Oh, hello. Oh, this one looks merry. I am gonna go down there, but well, let's like find just enough souls to level up again, and then we'll try that shit. If I left the town and I bet I can just kill one more of those like undead guys. We will go back. Like again, I could use one of my where the heck is this? I could use one of my Soul of the Lost Undead or whatever, but like I don't really want to use those if I don't have to, you know? What's this? Here we go. I think I'm gonna try to kill another nutsack beast. Can I get the jump on one? Well, okay, hello. Well, they haven't all seen me yet. Can I kiss him through the phone? These guys are grotesque. Loser. Loser. There is stuff in here too. Lloyd. Now we want to make sure we don't get jumped while we're looking at this shit, but what's Lloyd's talisman? Quick. Let's see. I don't even see a talisman in here. Oh. Blocks Estus recovery within a... Is this also for multiplayer? I don't know. I would simply just run out of the room. I didn't die to it. Oh. Yeah. Let's go, George. Owned. Ugh. These guys are very Bloodborne-esque. I know it's past 2:30 now, but like, you gotta give me like enough time to at least explore the like very beginning area of the game. Okay, now I know when okay, so this was what messed me up, is I rolled into those barrels and they exploded, I think, right? And that's when these guys... I don't see another way to get up there, though. But it seems as long as I just don't do it again. Okay, so if I can get rid of the statues somehow, I'll be able to pull that and I can go through here. So this is something good for me to remember. But really all I wanted to do was come out here to get souls. Because now I can level up again. And yep, it's not going to make me any less gaunt. What is the, what's the little arrow thing below my stamina? The, like, sword up thing? What's that mean? Oh, from my ring. Oh, that's the, poise or whatever. That makes sense. He knows about Dark Souls, you guys. And I do love the lore from Dark Souls 1. That is such a cool world and cool game and everything. Again, it's not really something that, like, I feel like you can really digest kind of when you're playing the game. Like, it's not something you can really, like, I feel like you really can't get it that much, especially when you're doing a playthrough like this. You only can absorb it but so much, but I'm excited to get into the lore of this too.
Bearer of the curse. Seek souls.
Today is Free Comic Book Day and Kagurabachi is participating. Can I go get a Kagurabachi somewhere? I'll get it. I'll get Volume 1, Kagurabachi. We've heard this line already. Alright, she. This time I'm thinking Vitality. No, which one is, which one's stamina in this? Endurance? Yes. (92 to 94), and it does give me 2 points of health, and it gives me poise too, or do I want to change my, adaptability? It'll give me 1 whole point of adaptagility. I'm doing endurance. It's more bang for my buck. And you gotta level these stats first, Mirakun. That's what I always say. We'll do adaptability next, and then maybe we'll do strength, and that'll be kind of the rotation. Oh, Steiner? He's got the gut sword! He's what I want to be! That was great. Did you see how big that sword was? It's not even comparable to Dark Souls 1. Dark Souls 1 is the sword Guts gets in the Golden Age arc when he's the captain of the Hawks Raiders. And he's just like, he just has a big long sword, but it's not that big. And that sword in this game is the Dragon Slayer from Real Guts. Dark Souls 2 Wokemore, yeah. That was him. And meanwhile, I'm over here like Gauntmore. Damon Gaunt. Contraption does not move. I'll be the judge of that. How do you do the kick? I guess the kick, maybe you have to put my sword away. I swear I was doing it. There's a way to kick. There's no kick? Dark Souls 1 had a kick, didn't it? How do I get in there? Regular comic book size thing, so maybe one chapter of each. Interesting. So it's like a chapter of Kagurabachi. Fucked up. A hybrid with Boruto. It could be still could be funny to get. This is the kick? That? Is that what we're saying? Because I do remember it was put the sword away and then, like, up and attack at the same time. I remember iconically... This is one of the all-time moments, for me at least, when it came to Dark Souls 1. Iconically, I tried to kick the like, egg wretch... the guy who's like taking care of the pale lady spider woman, and he's an NPC, and I was just trying to do, I wasn't even trying to kick him, I was trying to kick in his general direction, and we killed him, or we aggroed him and then I killed him, and then that's what led to eggs on his head McMartney. Where Paul got infected with the egg ailment, and I had killed the character that gives you the cure for the eggs. Until we then later found it somewhere else. I don't remember how we finally got him off, but I had eggs on my head for like a whole stream once because of that. Oh, and it was peak, you guys. It was so funny. That was this. I think that might have been the same session as Soul of a Little Paper Boy. In which case, that was the best session, kind of. Always check for mimics, dude. Yeah, Sizz didn't even know of another way to get the item. Oh, Crimson. Oh, we doing a little chicky parm? What the heck is a Crimson Parma? I don't see it here. So, oh, it's a shield. That could be fun for me. That'll make me heavy, though. Does this make me fat roll, though? This is still normal roll, right? We gotta have a shield. Oh, I guess it was just saying, like, you're dangerously close to 50%. Yeah, you're right, 49 point. I thought it was... I guess that was just saying... How do I take it off? Back. No. Confirm. That's just saying... How do I unequip? Remove. This is just saying, like, you will gain more weight if you put it on. You guys, when we're talking about gaming, I've been playing, getting more into the 100 line. That game, I wouldn't say I ever felt, like, negatively towards it, or I, like, wasn't invested in it. But I do think that game has a very interesting beginning, wherein the characters... interesting beginning wherein the cast of characters you begin the game with are, I think... I mean, I haven't played Danganronpa V3, but at least between 1 and 2, are definitely even less likable than the characters in that you start with. It's like the beginning level of the characters in DR1 and 2. And so I found it an interesting experiment in kind of like the first maybe 10 or 20 days of the 100 days, kind of like navigating that. But I'm definitely at the point in the story where like more things are happening. And yep, my gaggle of found family fuckheads have started to do things that are funny. Shenanigans are afoot on the game, and my funnies are being funny now. So I'm excited to play more of that. I'm at like a particularly amusing little like arc for what's happening. And I think I'm coming to the realization that the reason why we're starting at like bottom line unlikability is because in 100 line you aren't going to lose one of the cast members every chapter, or I mean 2 of the cast members, because one of them will inevitably kill the other. And so because of that, I think that they are just trying to like make the kind of like growth of the characters more of a thing and more natural. And that's sort of why it's like that. And not that they're like not annoying still, but you know, they go from being annoying to like my annoying kind of. But I feel the same way about, you know, about Danganronpa also. But I just think it's done a little differently here because the format of the game is a little different. But that's been fun. We can definitely, yep. This is funky also, look at this. There's a lot of stuff like around this first area. Broken thief sword. There's no way that, oh, we can also see, this was just called a short sword, right? Broadsword. Is that what kind of weapon that is? I swear it really does look a lot like, maybe it is just a broadsword. It does look a lot like a real swords that I've seen. You guys ever wind up on like SwordTube? Like the part of YouTube where it's like a bunch of people who are like real history nerds and they're always talking about like what sword is the best and all that kind of shit. I've been there. I'm sure you guys have been there too. All right, so this is another new area. Hello, will you talk to me? Or are you truly too far gone? The bow guy? I don't think so. This guy, speaking... Oh, this is beautiful! This is gonna be a good game. What the fuck? I probably shouldn't go down there. I probably shouldn't go down here. Oh, I really have the don't go down into that arena disease. Safe on trade. Owned. You don't fight a guy that big in Dark Souls 1 till like way the hell into the game. Free. But I guess this shit is a totally different beast. Look, this is the sheer level of area design is crazy also. Look at these. This reminds me of Neverending Story when Atreyu has to walk between the statues and they shoot the laser beams and kill that guy. Birds. It's like a Horus. Like a Horus type beat. And none of these guys want to talk to me. They're too far gone. Little do they know that that Jarouge is just built different. Oh, not a fucking clubman. Oh, ouch! I thought I could walk under him. I guess we have an Estus I can use. Oh, I probably should too. Oh, why is it so slow? Oh, it's slow. Definitely slower than Dark Souls 1. This is not my day. Ah, well. Should I be going down here? I wanted to see what our girlie was talking about. I think there was more stuff to explore in the village. And I didn't really have... I mean, I guess we had... What did we have? 500 souls or something from the big guy? I'll get it back. I wanted to see what was up here. But that could have been where I was supposed to go. I mean, we did pretty good against the big sword guy. Homeward Bone times 5. Okay. Oh, a covenant. If you know anything about Snack, you know that he's a little bit of a diva when it comes to covenants. But in Dark Souls, I mean, even I think Bloodborne too, there's no reason not to join a covenant, right? You can just join a different one, right? Or do you have to lock in? This one makes the game harder? Okay, we probably won't join it then. I mean, also, I didn't even have some funny character to like a talking cat or something, or the white she to show up and be like, hello. So, no thanks. I'm not joining a covenant with a rock. What what are we going to talk about? What kind of cool things are we going to do at the mixers? I really want to go down there, but I don't want to. I mean, like, do we care? All we got to do is kill that big swordsman. Oh. What are you, a raccoon? Oh, it's a cat. Talk? Well, hold on. Talking cats?
Oh, undead are we? And one without much time remaining.
Nah, I'm just green.
Just about ready to fall apart, I'd say.
Nah, I just got here.
Not exactly the time to be chatting with a cat.
What are you doing? Scratching the wall?
Oh yes, you may call me Shalqua.
No cat is named that. Oh, well, I'm Jarouge.
So,
Beaujolais.
what did you want anyway? Ooh, you smell wonderful.
He goes, Jarouge, mademoiselle, and he kisses her little cat paw. Alright, buy item, Sweet Chalcroix, Abandoned Covenant, Covenants. So this, like, shows me what covenants I'm in. What the heck is up with talking cats and covenants in this series? We've got some rings we can get. That's pretty good. I think Dark Souls had one like this, too. Silver cat ring. Ooh, am I supposed to use this on that fucking thing that's right out there behind us? Okay. I would imagine maybe some of this is... This seems like it would be a PvP thing. What, Oh, I like these little, like, environmental things. You can put these little light paths down, little rocks down to light your path. All right, well, she has some of these rings look like they could maybe be good, but we're not in any covenants.
Place is all right. Everything will crumble and waste away so that something new may be born.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Isn't it wonderful?
Oh. Yeah, I guess this must be the little creature she was talking about. Well, I don't have any money. I'll be back. Let me go get some souls, Shalquar. Let me go get some souls, Tony Shalhoub, and I'll come back. It's a jungle out there, man. What are you? Another stink rat? These are different than my little, the little gussies. They're like little wombats. Oh, why do they have so much health? Pigimmy, why do they have so much health? They're little wombats. I'm me a Pigimmy. And I'm me a Snake-Kimmy. I just want to know how much souls they gives. I'm the jump attack goat. Nobody's better than me at this shit. I know these guys are trying to back me right into that big ass hole over there. Alright, this one is almost dead. Oh man, you want to know another great clip? And this one is really old. This is from Bloodborne. The clip where, like, where we were dancing with one of those big hunchback guys, like those troll guys. And he's up the stairs, and John Lemon was down the stairs. And I was, like, shooting at him. And I was like, we've reached an impasse or something like that. And then another giant guy comes right up behind me and just starts like wailing on me with a brick. And I remember having a funny reaction to that. All right, well that was worthless, but I don't know. We just finish what you start. We didn't go in either of these buildings, though. I think that's all in the town. And then we might call it... Okay, this one's locked. But I also kind of want to get my shit back. I'm sure the next bonfire isn't too far past those big night guys. Oh, we didn't talk to this guy, though.
Hello there. Welcome to my shop. I'm Morlin. And, I sell armor. Oh, sorry, Please do have a look at my wares. I could really use the business. If you'd be so kind.
Was that another Guts? I think that guy might have had the Zweihander. Alright, we got some shields. I do like me a kite shield. Big fan of the kite shield. We want to, like, spec a little different than Powell McMartney, though, was. I'm not sure quite how we'll do it yet, but I feel like we have to... Girouge has to have his own kind of aesthetic also to him, I think. Powell McMartney had a very specific, look. He wore the stone leggings. Oh, Titanite shard, alright. Well, I guess that makes sense if this guy sells weapons. But it looks... I would imagine that the lazy guy who won't climb through the window probably is a blacksmith, is what he looks like. And so we probably can't do any forging until we find the key. Or find a way in here. Yeah, he had the Luminary's shoes. Luminary's green shoes, which... Oh! He had the... he had the Luminary's shoes. Which... Wow! Albert Woke which were the stone greaves. And then he had the... I think it's the gargoyle helmet. And he had, like, the silver armor that had the stupid little cape. Powell McMartney had a little cape. And he had, obviously the great sword. But I think he had he had the blue dragon shield, I think, maybe. I remember he had that first kite shield that you get in Undead Parish earlier in the game. And then he got... I think he was wearing the blue shield. But it was one of those kite shield shaped ones. Blue Dragon, this is the year. That was Powell McMartney. John Lemon, even more famously, I think, had a crown that he wore. John Lemon had a crown. He had... This is the 100-line hallway. This is when I was talking about it. And he had the Executioner's gauntlets, I remember. And then I think he just wore, like, some black robes, too. And he had the Evelyn. And, of course, obviously, the Ludwig's Holy Blade. The Evelyn gun that I called Evelyn. We referred to the gun like that was her name. Heidi. There's got to be a bonfire, like, pretty close up in here. I'm going for it, baby. It's session 1. We're going to have to beat Dark Souls 2 somehow. I don't like those big swings. Though these big swings are way easier to avoid than the guy with the club. I want to roll forward there, though, because I was getting pretty close to the edge. I was getting one step closer to the edge. And I'm about to break. Oh, fuck. I didn't realize he was up here already. I just want to get my shit. Okay, actually, I've changed my mind. This is how we're going to end it off today. Oh, I also want to get that, though. Okay, I've changed my mind. Oh, actually, I don't know if I have enough souls to level up even like this. Alright, maybe we're gonna beat this guy today. Uh-oh. Ah! Oh. It's really this 3-hit combo that is tough to dodge. Uh-oh. No! No! Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Jerouge! Watch this. Watch this. Where are you going, Jerouge? Owned. Hey, Night Kingo. I think we're pretty much done here. Alright, so this is what I'm gonna do to end. We're gonna grab this item. Hell yeah, another effigy. Okay, alright, this is clearly I'm coming back here next. This is a whole next time. This is we're doing this next time. But here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go back, I'm gonna level up, and then I'm gonna fall down that hole. That's what I want to do. Sis, don't Steaner eye at me. There's nothing. Oh. Sis, don't Steaner eye at me. There's nothing over here. How come everybody's dead down here? Oh, what the fuck? There's not even kindling in this. Majula. Oh. Dang, it's just in the game already. I mean, that's convenient, I guess. Okay. Well, this makes it even faster for us.
Bearer of the curse. Seek souls.
She always says this.
Lest this land.
Alright, we're gonna level up. Pop a little scotchy on adaptability. Is this what it's called? Aptitude? Adaptability? The funny thing is, the stat that was like this in Dark Souls 1 that helped you with your elemental resistances and that kind of, or your status resistances, that was like the stat that nobody ever put points in, right? They made that stat good. That's crazy. I mean, it does seem like the agility boost is really what you would want. But even so. Alright, and watch this. I don't remember what that stat was called, but all I remember is everybody told me not to ever level it, and I leveled it sometimes. Send him away. Well, I guess I'm gonna need that ring. Guys, and that's Giorgio. Jerouge. I will never stop calling him Giorgio. We're gonna have to learn. We're gonna have to get used to that. Jerouge. Guys, it's been a Jerouge Sunday tonight, and I couldn't be more enthusiastic. Oh, what? I'm sorry. I can't control myself sometimes. It looks like she. Whoops. It looks like she's looking at the blood stain. I thought I could get a freebie out of that. Look. Repeats? No, don't tell me they're fucked up or something. Aw, Shikika. And I like her. Alright, guys. This is a good one. We just spent so long before we even got into the game. We talked 20 minutes before we even went into the character creator. But we got Gerouge, the French alter ego to George Harrison, with his stupid red hair and his dumb ways. We defeated the Rhino Clops. We became positive boss by doing that. Then we entered into the world's most beautiful fucking area and met all of the guys. So, and we got a couple levels off it too. Hell yeah. Next time, I don't know if that night area is where we're supposed to be going, but it seems like I can hang out in there, so I'm going to probably go back there and check it out. And we'll keep rocking through the game. So, thank you guys for coming. Thanks to Pixie for the resub. And everybody else for coming and just chilling with me and Gerouge while we argue on the game. I'll see you on Sunday for more Sonic and the Secret Rings. And then I'm off next Sunday. Sunday next week I'm off. But we will play Dark Souls next week. Snack a time break. I was thinking about this during the playthrough and I didn't say anything. Do you guys think an emote called Snack a Boss would be good? And it would be like a Dark Souls guy holding up like a +1 or something, maybe. Do you think that would be a funny emote? Yeah, to just like indicate that you're positive boss. I guess outside of Dark Souls, there'd really be no use case. Except for the fact that like you would, it could be like a GG, but Sizz already has a GG emote. Yeah. Yeah, or I could just have a +1 like on the UI, like there with him. But it's something we could we could use in this, or in like a playthrough like Wario or something where we get really fixated on that also. Do you remember that? Positive Boss. I think Positive Boss came back even stronger in Wario Land Shake It than it was in Dark Souls. And I'm everything only gets more exaggerated around here. It'll only get more toxic in this game than either of those, I think. But all that matters is that I am it today. And I hope you guys have a positive weekend. Big love, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!